things. Your existence is alive.
Yeah, how come Super Games did better than Quantum Games?
Oh no, it's the best David Cage game ever.
Like,
Because it's a cheesy slasher horror movie.
why did they do
that,
better?
Like,
Oh god,
one of the
Patricia
reasons why?
Hernandez is gonna rank all the Fallout games. Please stop.
One of the reasons
Please
why
stop.
I think is because they knew the theme, they knew exactly what it is, and they just went with it fully.
You
They
know
fully
what? Let's
embraced
put global
cheesy 80s
stats on
slash.
just to laugh at our failure.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. You know what? I guess Patricia Hernandez has a point. Because she ranked Fallout New Vegas below Fallout 3. And she says many consider New Vegas to be superior to Fallout 3, namely because of the writing. And sure, it's good. At the same time, New Vegas is literally the same thing as Fallout 2. The same thing has been done before. So it's like, it's not as original, where it's Fallout 3 tried something new. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. At the same time, it's way better than Fallout 3, and it blows it out of the 3 and 4 out of the water by a country mile in terms of just sheer quality of every possible facet and aspect of the game
So,
imaginable.
hey,
But
Vlad
I'll give
X.
Fallout 3 points for originality.
Vlad X, do you want to join in on the action that is the Until Dawn, whatchamacallit?
Which is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's mostly because I can't get footage from Twitch over to YouTube very easily or successfully.
Because then you gotta do the VODs and all that, and that's a nightmare to cut. Well, it's a nightmare to transition over.
Keeping those tropes hidden. Okay, I'll watch it.
I mean, Westy, if you want to join in and then help in on the fun, despite me knowing what happens, you're in the chat, so when I say something happens, you'll know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see, because it's getting late over here, so I don't know.
No, stop having real life things to worry about tomorrow.
I have to worry about New Year's,
I wonder if I can start holding the mic.
I have to worry about doing nothing.
I can hold the phone to my mic and then play audio from the stream that'll end up being in the stream, so it'll just repeat itself and it'll be like a cyclical process.
So you want to
so the
blow
entire
out
stream is just one line over and over. That's what Bro Team did, I think. Where it ended up he was streaming Witcher 3 and the only thing that was playing is just him saying, "Here we go. Here we go." And the top rated comment is like, "Gamer haters think this man is I mean, it's like, oh god. Gamer Ghazi says this guy is a threat. This man is a threat
to national security."
Okay, well I guess I can see what you're seeing just on a huge delay.
Who coined the butterfly effect anyway?
Some guy forever ago.
Probably.
Oh god, yeah. It's just the thing of like, if you go back in time and kill a butterfly, then the bigger bug that would have eaten that butterfly wouldn't have been the thing that would have ate that. To eat that because it moved.
Yeah, I believe the butterfly effect to an extent. Like if I crush an ant,
that thing didn't fly to a predator.
Like the most I would possibly
millions of years to work.
Say like if I kill like an ant, I don't think I'm gonna be losing out on anything. But if I kill a significant animal or person, then I'd say, yeah, something could happen.
Everything has an effect, even stuff like breathing. But like even the most minute of actions have severe repercussions, but those repercussions aren't necessarily felt until like millions of years later. But no, by that logic, if you were to go 100 million years in the past and step on some sort of bug, the human race would most likely not exist, or be some weird alien type thing. Like,
Butterfly effect is a term coined by the American meteorologist Edward Lorenz to describe a special effect in chaos theory. Okay.
Hey, that was the name of one of the Life is Strange episodes.
You go have pizza in like a couple minutes, but I still have time to finish. I already know the majority of things about this game.
Just be us this weekend.
Particularly, I watched Game Theory's video on this game, which I found pretty fascinating because I'm like, that's cool.
What are those fucking track pants? In the mountains? Track pants?
Right?
Yo, we gotta keep in style, yo.
I should point out that a lot of these, of the kids range from like 22 to like 18.
They're
so
college
there's a scene when you're like seducing an 18-year-old and they're like stripping. It's like, oh, say hi to the FBI, boys.
Chris Hansen
We're right on the line here.
Craig.
Jeez, Josh. Once again, brother, you've outdone us all.
Couldn't say hi to the FBI, boys.
Who's the guy at the end of the bar, other than Josh?
Is it Chris?
Some guy in a plaid shirt. I know it's not like Michael, because Michael's upstairs.
My question is like,
I can't remember.
How many people on average are just like passed out at the counter?
Oh, it's that guy with the glasses. Okay. I don't remember his name. Chris. Okay.
I think it's Chris. Chris was a cool guy. Did you know what? Chris seemed like the guy throughout the thing who realized that they're in a horror movie situation.
Also, hey, stream chat that may or may not be watching, correct me if I'm wrong.
May or may not.
The girl they pulled the prank on at the time of that video is, I think, 17. So literally, say hi to the FBI, boys.
So the note, Hannah, you look so damn hot in that shirt, but I bet you're even hotter out of it.
Yes.
Come to the guest room at 2 a.m.
Isn't that the most seductive line of dialogue?
If anything, the thing that I would point out is like, why at 2? 2 is so late at night that I would rather say that and go to sleep.
Hey,
screw that.
Hey,
I don't have time for the action.
I'm so tired that I don't think sex is worth it at this point in the mountains.
You know, making out.
Like,
with the
like your significant other just rolled over, like, let's do it. It's like,
1 o'clock is as far as I'm going. I'm not waiting all the way to 2 o'clock.
Oh, don't worry.
Look, my body's asleep right now. That means all of my body. You ain't gonna get a good experience.
I heard some guy, the story. I guess this is gratuitous, but like this guy.
Also, hey Sam, good job catching Hannah before, like, she embarrassed herself. I don't even think you ran.
Nonchalantly walking.
Also, why do all of them think this is okay?
Because they're dumb teenagers and they think
it's just I'm younger than them.
It's just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank.
There's someone outside.
Yeah, no, replace that with my avatar's face as I'm like flipping the dry erase board around.
What's going on? Where's my sister going?
It's a prank, bro. It's just a social experiment.
It was just a prank, Han.
That's the thing, though. It's
I like the ending of that video where he's like,
you
got pranked, and he's like,
Hannah!
Should we go after her?
I like how every girl was like, it's fine. It was she just can't handle like a bullshit prank. And then I'm like, the guys know what they did was wrong. The girls are the ones saying...
No, you know what's happening? The guys are looking out the window and they see like FBI agents peeking out of the bushes.
They have that like stock photo of holding their hands above their necks and looking down.
Yeah.
Also, seeing the percentage of everyone's choices before I make it is hilarious. Because I'm like, okay, which one am I gonna do that they didn't do?
Fast.
Everyone's like, follow the noise or follow the footprints. I'm like, everyone pick follow the footprints, so I'm gonna follow the noise.
Like, why would you not follow the footprints? Did MGS4 teach you nothing? And well, MGS4, I like that. That's probably my favorite part of the game. Where they do stupid stuff, where it's like, oh, the tracks go off, where there's only one person. So why would she be being escorted by a bunch of armed guards, and then they just shove her in one direction, and you're like, you go that way. What? All by myself? Yeah, all by yourself. Go.
Oh no, the stag.
You don't think it's her, and like, fuck. Shoot him.
Well, the reason the guys instantly realise it's wrong is because, like, oh, he ain't getting no dick. I mean, vagina, whatever. Could be dick.
Let's look at this death totem that's totally not going to talk about Beth or Hannah's death.
I'm gonna have. Yeah.
Well, that's ominous.
Yeah, okay.
Just staring at. Nah.
Well, look at that deer.
See, at least Beth is smart enough to go grab her jacket before running out. Unlike Hannah, who's like, I gotta run away, but I'm also freezing.
So there's no way to avoid the death of Hannah in that way.
Nope, absolutely no way.
Hannah.
You can be a dick and drop. You can be a
believe-
dick and drop Hannah to try to pick yourself up, but it doesn't work.
Here.
Spoiler alert. I believe the only other characters that you can't save besides Josh.
Hannah.
No, you can say kind of.
Josh has this kind of thing where it's
But it's not really.
he turns into one of them, so that's not really nice. The only one that you can't save is the stranger, or the stranger that knows how things work out. You know that guy? Yeah, the guy that's like Flamethrower Man. His death is inevitable. Get back!
Hold on.
To be honest, I don't even know if she's in the chat anymore. When she's like, oh no, no, I see it now, but back in the day she's just like, you know what? I'm not gonna drop Hannah or let go. I'm gonna just let it sit. Nope. Whoops. We didn't let go. The branch just broke.
But hey, look at those highly defined. Look at that HD yoga pant in the freezing woods.
Yeah.
Look at that butt.
Well, they're like, hey, we're gonna be inside,
Nothing,
right?
5%.
We're gonna be inside in a nice warm place.
Before we begin,
We can do
there
whatever
are
we
a
want.
few things I need to make sure you understand. You see, no one can change what happened last year. The past is beyond our control.
No, I already know the gimmick
Almost
between.
like in order to move forward.
I know the gimmick between Mr. Stormare,
There's freedom in this revelation.
but it's
Every
still.
really
every
don't look
decision you
comfortable.
make from now on will
And I
open
don't
doors
plan on
to
finding
the
I'll-
them out.
future.
I'll point out that
I want you
this
to remember
is
this. I want
way
you to
too big of
remember
an
this
office
as you play
for
your
one
game.
therapist.
Every single choice will affect
Unless
your
they all
fate.
use the same
Think
therapist.
about it.
Monday.
So, you have committed to commence with this
It's like
game.
Stormare looks like that
Theory
kind of
pointed out
guy
the
that
sad
licks
truth.
his lips
I
every
want
time
to
he
help
finishes
you
a
see through.
sentence.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It doesn't help that like
Sometimes these
the
things can be a
freaking
little
face
scary,
capture is too good
terrifying,
that it looks
I'm here to
freaky.
make sure that no matter how upsetting
I
And then-
still, I'm still. I look at this game and I'm like, how did David Cage not make this? This looks like their engine.
Because it
Because
actually
Because this
has
doesn't look like
lots of-
Fox
We'll
Engine. Because
start
Fox
with a
Engine
simple
looks better.
exercise.
This has to
Could you
compensate
please
with
pick up
like
the card? And I want you to
uh,
look at the picture on the other
filtering.
side and tell me what you feel about it.
this Fox Engine
It
is
essential
for real
that
because
you answer honestly in
it
order
looks
to get
good,
the
but in a
most out of
different
this
way
experience.
that's more streamlined. Where the model, they don't have to make the models look good. It's just the lighting. That's where it gets its black magic energy.
Okay.
You know, I look at Stormare's face and all I think is when's LA Noir 2.
Dude,
Right now, you're looking at it.
So yeah, VGT, I guess.
Okay, this is a scarecrow with a barn.
So,
How did that make
picture
make you feel?
Remember, be
Which of
honest.
these photos makes you more happy? The black butterfly or the white flower?
66% of people said it makes me feel uneasy. Fuck it, it makes me happy.
Well, that's good. In
Because
what way
I'm
did it make you happy?
happy.
What way did it make me feel
Kids
happy?
love- VGT
The
says
sunshine
kids
and its
love
people.
rodents. Although I got that message about 6 seconds beforehand.
She's not talking, so I assume she's not in here anymore.
Best
She was talking in the
describe
PSN chat.
how you feel about
And also
Oh,
I
I
said
can't-
that
I
if you
can't.
type in
Her
the
messages haven't been
in the stream
updated
chat,
for me.
I will read it off.
Anything for me.
Well, winter nights.
There's
are
a pretty big
cold and
delay
dark
on YouTube,
depression,
though.
feelings of loneliness are not uncommon. This night, in which your game takes place, is particularly cold and dark. I would think that you might feel
nobody cares about
isolated
sunshine.
at times. Does that bother you?
Sunshine
Does
for
it bother
pussies.
me that I am isolated? I'm fine.
Well,
I mean, only
not
'cause
much
it's you,
of a
Peter
people's
Storm.
person,
VGT says
are we?
it's about a over 30-second delay. Wow, that's shit.
Well, it seems we have
I would
another
agree.
significant topic to explore in our next session. but
Twitch
for
has
now,
less
we're
of a
out of time.
delay,
Have fun on your
which is
own.
weird because that
Until
site
then.
is entirely dedicated. Twitch invented the concept of like a stream delay to make sure the site could run properly.
I'm gonna say it's
But
not the
whatever.
it's not the first streaming site though. Like, it's not.
Yeah, that was you, Paul. Not really.
Jasmine.
If you stream pornography, that feels like something about that.
Oh
just
hey,
feels like it
hey!
would
Sins
work
of the
out. I
Father
don't
is
really know
playing.
why.
Sins of the Father's playing right now in the intro.
Or the
Uh-huh.
punk rock equivalent.
Oh, are you talking about the stylized intro with
yeah.
all the flashing imagery of like churches and
It's
stuff?
literally called Oh Death.
And this music that's playing with it, and it starts off with an I'm like,
it's a
well,
very
Sins of the
True
Father.
Detective intro.
I'm
I believe Matt and Pat pointed that out in their Two Best Friends playthrough. But the intro, like cinematic, is very detective with like the flashing like, imagery of like going down stuff and like the weird stylized filter. I would say it's probably the game's old enough. I mean, the game's new enough that that's probably a reference to that. Or at least inspired by that.
wondering if
I'm not gonna claim it's real good.
I'm wondering how much money they paid for each actor to act out and be like motion capture for this, because they motion captured all of this.
Well, like, there's
Today
two
is
of
the
them.
one-year
Yeah, this
anniversary
is
of the
very
dreadful
True
tragedy
Detective
that took
because
place
it's got
on Mount
the
Washington. Andy Klein
the
was
white
charged with investigating.
haunted
Thanks for
like
having me, Marty.
names on the
There's
side
an
and
update
like
on Hannah and Beth Washington, the
images
twins
of
who are still
things
missing.
1 year ago tonight, the Washington
superimposed
girls left the
on
safety of their parents' lodge and headed
backgrounds
out into a
that
snowstorm.
wouldn't necessarily make
Foul
sense.
play.
Not officially, no.
Yeah, this
There
is
is one
very
individual
True
we're
Detective
considering
because
as a
you got
person of interest,
it's
but
just
his
the thing of
whereabouts are
like
currently unknown.
objects
He has an
being
interesting
morphed with
history with the
something
Washington
else being
family. He had
transposed
warned them against pursuing their construction
superimposed
project
on
and claimed the
like
land was
backgrounds where
sacred
it
to his
wouldn't make sense to
forefathers.
have
You know, there
him
is still the old
with the
sanatorium on the
white,
mountain.
just the
Could he
white
be hiding
text
there?
My
names.
officers did search the grounds, but the girls themselves couldn't have made it that far.
Something about that mountain seems to breed tragic events.
You know, it's gotta say some.
Thank you
Where
for
does
joining
this
us. With all the Washingtons
where does this
tonight,
place
their son
like
Josh,
take
on this,
place in?
the anniversary of the
Because if they
mysterious
have nothing to
disappearance
talk
of Hannah
about
and Beth
on the
Washington.
day that this was happening, like on the radio, that's kind of crazy to think that they have nothing else to talk about.
All right. Well,
Like, I
hello,
can't.
friends and fans.
You know, it's like,
It's beyond
Hey,
awesome.
may-
to
maybe
have
let's-
you
it's a
guys all
filler.
back this
It's
year.
filler.
Let's
First off,
let's maybe
hey,
talk about
I'm
like the
super
local football
excited to
team or
welcome
something
all
like
my
that
pals
since we're in
back to the
America,
annual
right?
Blackwood
You know,
Winter
Hey,
Getaway.
maybe there's a
hey,
concert
kid,
that
There's a 17-second
let me
delay
just let
with
you
my
know,
streams.
let's take a
My
moment
streams
to
are superior.
address the elephant in the room
Not
for
the
a
cute man
second.
in the horn.
I know you're all
Okay,
probably
now look
worried
at
about
Josh's
me, and
face
I
during
know
this video.
it's gonna be tough on all of us
He
going
just
back
wants to
after
party like
what
porn
happened
stars, man.
last year.
What are you trying to
Wow.
tell me about Josh's face?
Welcome,
I just want
friends
you all
and
to
here's
know,
the thing. He says welcome, friends and
it means
fans, and he only has like 7
it means
subscribers.
so much to me that we're doing this.
Well,
And,
it is the thing of he's just. I'm
All my
I know
pretty
pals.
sure it's just.
So much to
Yeah,
Hannah
like
and
I'm pretty
Beth
sure
that
it's just a
we're
video
all
message
still
he
here
sent to
together.
the other guys.
And I'm
Like I
thinking
don't
of
think
them.
it's a.
I really
full-on
want to spend
thing.
some quality time with each and every one
And
of
he's
you
trying to be
and,
big old
just share
charismatic
some
host. I
moments
don't. I'm not sad
we'll
about
never
my
forget.
sisters dying. No.
I think it
Also,
was
hey,
I
Jack,
think it
mind
was
updated.
smart for him to
You know,
like
Okay,
play off
so
of people's expectations of it's probably
let's
him.
party like
And
we're
then the
fucking porn
first
stars,
like what
okay?
death
Make this one
that
trip
is shown
we'll
to
never
the player
forget, all right?
is Josh or Ashley. Josh or Ashley. Pick one. Pick one. Pick one. And it's just like, ooh, nice trick.
Well, it's the fact.
Also,
Yeah, it's
Josh,
the-
whenever Jane put this out, Josh never actually kills anyone. At least
No,
none
he
of his
doesn't.
traps actually involve people dying, just getting horribly like injured
Or
or like
scarred for life.
obviously permanently psychologically damaged. Which I guess to him, he just doesn't equate that as like, oh, you're fine, it's just a prank, bro.
You'll get over
But
it,
it's the thing.
right?
Like, he
Walk
wanted
off the
revenge,
psychological trauma.
If
that
it,
he
if
wanted.
if anything,
but never that far.
the most it seems like he actually does is he tries to set Chris up with Ashley, and that's about it. That seems like the
He
most.
does it in a weird way. In a super indirect way. But yeah, it's the thing if he wants revenge, because he gets messed up, but he doesn't want to just like straight up face it.
Status update. Friendship. 10
No,
hours until
that's-
dawn.
No, if you kill him, the prank's gone too far. That's the one rule. You can do anything you want to someone, you just can't kill them, and then you can say it's just a prank, bro.
The prank's
You need
fine
to be
until
alive
they
to
call
hear
the
it's
cops.
just a prank. Yeah,
No, I'm
more of a true
wondering
detective.
what some like responses will be if you are just completely silent.
Hello?
Like for example, the one I'm thinking of right
Someone there?
now is the one where Michael's holding up a gun to like Josh's face, and you're able to have a choice to hit his hand or hit Josh. And I'm like, what happens if Chris just sits there and does nothing?
I'm in
Just
the stream chat.
intimidation.
You know, should I do my own personal picks, or should we see the responses of not doing anything?
I don't know. It's up to you.
For my first playthrough, since I know
Okay.
how things work out, I'm gonna, unless it's a very like nothing thing, I'm going to always pick like no response, just to see what would be funnier.
What?
For some reason, I kept thinking that.
I love you. Just stares.
I keep thinking that, like, back in the day, I thought that BGT's name was, like, short for Michelle, and then she got, like, super mad and was like, no, it's just Mickey. Like, Mickey Mouse.
How did you make that
because
jump?
the E is heresy.
How did you make the jump to Michelle?
I don't know, it just kind of felt like it. 'Cause I just thought it was a shortened version. She's
I
like,
figured
no,
out
if you say that
BGT's
again,
name by
I'll
looking
do
at my
more.
keyboard. I'm like, oh, that's what she did.
Yeah, I thought her name was gibberish until I looked at the keyboard. I'm like, oh, suddenly I know your name now. Okay, that makes sense. Wow, there's a huge delay in this
Also,
game.
hey, Mickey, did you know that you're Michelle all of a sudden?
You hungry?
I didn't
Is
say
this-
that. I
is
said
this
that
your
back in
alter
like
ego?
2012. Probably
Is this-
earlier, actually. Back in
Is
the
this the alter ego you haven't been telling us about?
Hmm?
I'm wondering how
Michelle-
I'm wondering how hard these don't move like tutorials are gonna be.
I mean, BGT has twice over actually fooled everyone, and it's the amount of people. Because I didn't know, and then later Nomi didn't know that BGT was two people, that being BGT and Amy.
The only way you
And
could tell them
then-
apart was one talked
And then
like,
at that point,
worse.
BGT's like, no, I have two other siblings aside from Amy. And I'm
then
like,
there's this
okay,
brother.
now I'm confused. There's
And then-
there's four BGTs, but we've never seen two of them.
And we never will.
And we've just wrote it
Until-
into the D&D, which is the best part.
We won't meet them until 2018, where one of them randomly appears at Comic Con.
Dead.
Also, BGT, what do you
I'm
mean you're
dead.
dead? So my first choice, I'm
Don't
feeling,
move.
my first choice, I feel like I'm gonna have fun with not picking a choice for, is to shoot an
Well,
object
you
or
shouldn't
shoot.
feed squirrels because then they'll expect food from the humans, and then when they don't get food, they turn violent.
I'd say my most favorite fun choice is to just like either shoot the
Not in the
squirrel or
bag,
shoot
are
an
you?
object or just not shoot.
Hello. What do we have here?
I'ma just point this gun.
It's 57% of people snooped in Chris's backpack. That's not nice.
Maybe I shouldn't vote for Chris's stuff.
Oh no, they're gonna find all my Playboy magazines. Oh no.
Chris?
BGT types, how far does the rabbit hole go? The
It's like
BGT
he's not-
rabbit hole.
Like he's not actually like embarrassed by the fact that he has the Playboy magazines. It's the fact that he
Oh,
still has
so
magazines.
I found
It's like,
something
bruh, it's all
kinda
online
amazing.
now.
What?
Why are you even
I'm not
stealing
gonna
them?
tell you. You gotta see
BGT is
for
now
yourself.
saying
Come on,
that
this
we
way.
have met. I remember
Right around
meeting
here. Gonna blow your
Will.
mind.
I haven't met Wendy. I just met Will when Mickey was in the
Yeah,
hospital.
She's saying we
Will,
have met Wendy, and I'm like, I don't know this.
If we have, I wasn't
Oh,
aware it was her.
look at this.
I don't know this.
Nice.
I'm not aware
Visit
of
from
this.
American
Victor
the
Milgram,
cheeky
he is
selfie.
6'2".
Oh,
They
come
know
That's
on.
known
most of
address.
y'all.
Here. We come
Okay,
up
they
here.
know about us. That's alarming.
Send a
Okay,
cheeky selfie
so-
to confirm.
So we're in 1998. That's the year this game takes place. Okay.
Are you
That's when Big
serious?
Boss was on the field.
Yeah. No, this wanted
But they have
poster.
smartphones. That's impossible.
I don't know. This
No, that
poster
one
was
poster
posted.
was just made up.
Okay.
Dude, it's got to be an old poster.
Okay,
I think
maybe.
it was somewhat made
Posted
up.
posted on 1998 in July. Okay. I guess they just never
It's got to
cared.
be an old poster because they have smartphones.
I think they did say that like he made some of the stuff to give the idea that like the killer wouldn't be him. So it's like here's another
Ta-da!
thing.
Could you imagine if it
Right.
was 1998 and they just figured out smartphones before?
Hi, look at these beauties.
It's like this.
Oh,
It's
oh,
just
like
literally the
Diamond Dog?
continuation of Metal Gear.
XRF having like crazy good
What do you mean?
tech.
What the
Like,
hell is a
yeah,
shooting
Outer
they
range
Heaven
just-
doing
being
at the
like a
base of the ski
technological
lodge?
wonderland that was just lost.
Yeah, no. When is Chris gonna pull up a paint remover and put it away from the fucking like wanted poster?
Oh god, yeah. Because keep in mind, I'm gonna
Alright.
point out, like, I'm
Here
gonna point
goes.
out all the stuff that Solid Snake had to deal with in Outer Heaven for sure, but potentially also Zanzibar Land. Like, just stuff he had to deal with. Walker gears that were made standard issue, like mass-produced Walker gears, potentially mass-produced battle gears. Parasite suits, like the parasites, the mist armor and stealth parasites, they had that. They also maybe had Philanthropist
Wow.
possibly up and running, but not
Alright,
likely.
not bad.
Um,
I'm gonna go ahead
They
and
had-
guess it was a wild case of beginner's
they
luck.
had
No, I don't think so,
wormholes, for
girl.
God's
I don't
sake.
think so, girl.
And they had, like, Ewalker.
Well, anybody and their
potentially
brother could shoot a
mass-produced.
bottle that big, that close.
And then, like, you get to Zanzibar Land, and they had 21 Metal Gear Ds, all of which capable of launching, like, 6 nukes.
Wait, only
You have, like,
23
a whole ton of-
should I do it? Only 23% of people have shot the squirrel.
Don't do it,
squirrels are
don't do it.
Anyone
Hey,
who
Mr.
hunts
Paul, you
squirrels
ever gonna
is
actually
too
shoot that
cowardly
thing?
to hunt something.
Oh my god!
Be sure to
Oh
shoot
my
that.
god!
Wait, I'm just
What
getting
is
the hang of
it?
it.
The gun was
Only
clipping in
hunt
his
something or
hand!
hunt things.
I didn't shoot at all, but...
You were too indecisive. The game broke.
I didn't pick any choice, and only 1% of people chose nothing. So it was just like, okay.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you, that's the rule I have in video games. It's like
Definitely weird
only
coming
hunt
back up here
something that
after a
can
whole year.
hunt back.
Yeah, I swear the moment I got hurt.
Unless it's the crows.
Here goes
Unless it's the
Well,
crows
I-
and
okay, I
I.
see
No,
the
haven't
flipping
you
that
watched
stuff.
Birdemic? They explode and they're
Exactly.
kamikaze like fighters and shit.
Keep people out.
I
said
can
that?
see the I can see the
You
chat
beat him
now. I have
off
to
with
get,
like, what was
You-
it?
I
They
have
found people sleeping in the station one time.
yeah, close hangers. It's because the reason I couldn't see the chat before
live
is because I was
chat.
watching on my tablet, and I
I
can
still
only
do
see
this.
BBC's comments on PS4.
For you.
Oh, real gentleman.
You know it's weird to have this kind of resort, but like no one bothers to come up here at all?
It gives an Evil Dead vibe. Does this game ever do the Evil Dead thing where it has the camera
What a
from the
crazy place to
quote-unquote
set up
evil's
house.
point of view?
I mean, no matter how rich you are.
I think
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, no, it does.
It does that? That's cool.
It does that thing of you're looking
Well,
through
oh,
the
yeah,
eyes of the
it does
killer, or you're
unlock-
doing it through the eyes of the monster.
Yeah,
I
it does
like
the
that,
Eyes of the
'cause,
Monster a couple
Evil
times.
Dead made that like commonplace. And I believe
But they
Ash
did that
vs.
to show
Evil
off
Dead
the
has
whole
that in like
issue
every
you get in
episode.
The only time I thought it was kind of weird for Evil Dead is where, like, you don't see it, it's just this kind of invisible madness thing.
So beautiful.
Like, for example, when it's like going all over the place in the
It's like-
cabin, and then like
they
the
show it
deer
in
head
Evil
starts
Dead
doing
too.
shit.
You're a pretty poem.
They showed it in
They're
Evil
not
Dead
rich,
too,
they're
but it's
poor
just like a
amounts. Yeah,
giant,
those
like,
things are
demon head that eats things.
Okay, I'm looking at a TV right now that has footage of the bathtub in the cabin. So, it'd be like, hey Sam,
That's pretty blatantly. Wait,
Hey,
hold
hey.
up now.
hey Sam, I saw like footage on this TV screen of a bathtub. Now I'm not saying that's the bathtub in the log cabin, but that's the bath. Like that could be anyone's bathtub. Don't take a bath. Take a shower, sure, because the camera doesn't have a picture on that, but...
Finally, you coming?
Yeah, that's not
I was gonna
good.
stay here and catch some seeds, but okay.
It's just a prank, bro. I replaced the water of the tub with hydrochloric acid.
Just like going to the prom.
Here we go.
Right. Adventure begins.
Oh, I hope this was the right thing to do.
What?
You know, getting
You can
everyone
do
together
it,
on the
yeah,
anniversary. I mean, Josh seemed really pumped about
What
us
a
all
hero.
doing something, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he definitely did. I haven't seen him so excited about something in forever.
Good, good. It's hard to tell with him.
Just getting this,
I've kind of been worried.
like,
No, it was.
once
it was a
again,
good
what
idea.
an ominous way to
Everyone else
get to
feels
this
the same way.
freaking man, like
We're
this
here,
big
aren't we?
cabin in the woods by
Bro,
a
good talk.
freaking that
You know what?
I
Let's
forget
just,
the name
let's just
of
stop
it.
talking about what happened and enjoy the trip.
A rope
You're
bus by a
No,
flying
Josh and I
rope
met.
bus.
Alright,
That's
I gotta go.
operated by
Make sure
no
someone
one.
reads on BGT's
Josh sat in the
comments,
back of the
because I
room,
was the
I
only
sat in
one
the front.
doing that.
I'll do
We
it
didn't
for
even
as
know
long
each
as
other
I'm here.
existed. But the kid sitting next to Josh
I'll be
started
back in
strap
like
snapping the
20
training
minutes.
bra on the girl in
I
front of
gotta
him.
go.
So the teacher made him move to the front. where
What
I was.
flavor? Toppings, but
So I got moved to the back. And next to Josh. That's how we met. I mean, and became friends to this day.
A match made in heaven.
If it weren't for the
cable
fact
car,
that
that's its
Jeannie
name, I
Simmons
just
hit puberty,
remembered.
like,
It's not a flying
years
road
early,
bus.
and on that day decided to wear a low-cut shirt that showed off her training bra. I mean, who knows? You could be riding in this cable car.
That's
alone.
probably the most
Right
like
now.
applicable
Or
like
talking to some
butterfly
other
effect
person
explanation
Boom.
of girl didn't hit
Butterfly
if girl didn't hit puberty and she wasn't wearing a low cut bra, you know, then maybe that because the guy wouldn't have been moved. It's probably the most applicable. Mike's new girlfriend, Jessica. Or Jess.
I'm back.
I'm not a fan of just a name
Boy,
of
oh boy,
Jess.
oh boy.
For just saying Jessica or something like that.
Well,
Name
we
is
had,
just
like,
Jess.
Like back in high school, we had Jessica, but it's just like, just say Jess. It just feels like it rolls off the tongue and it just feels
What the
less
hell?
professional.
Jess, hey.
Jessica, over here! Are you guys having a really weird stroke?
We're stuck in this
Yes.
stupid thing.
Can you please
Mike's
let us
new
out?
girlfriend.
Pretty please?
I don't know if I should push this button. What if a Wendigo comes out? Should I let them in? I'm not sure. What if it's just a ploy? Fuck it.
Oh my god. I thought we were goners. Another 10 minutes in
Just
there and
like-
I would have chewed off my own leg.
It's like, hey guys,
Look, got a lot
I'm
of
just
meat on
gonna
my bones.
leave you in there.
This is all muscle down here.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Like he leaves them in there
well,
and indirectly
well,
saves
Chris.
them.
My goodness. Seems that someone has a little crush on our good friend and dear class president Michael Monroe.
Chris.
And
We
what
did it,
kind
guys.
of
We
sizzling
Some kind of
love might our
snizzling
Jessica
erotica
be
might
capable of
Jessica
imagining?
be capable of
I
imagining.
wonder.
I wonder. Oh, I have to pick a choice? I can't just be completely silent? Because that'd be great if Jessica just sat there and you're like, yeah, and?
Sounds great.
Oh?
Sizzling erotica. I love that sounds just sizzling erotica.
Just having fun messing with her eyes. Jeez.
Oh
Give
yeah,
it
you
back.
can prove it.
give that back, you tool.
Give
Tool
it
or
back.
die. That's my motto.
Oh, you're such an idiot. Maybe nosy
Give it back to
Nancy
me, though.
shouldn't go nosing around in other people's nostrils.
Yeah, I try not to do that as a rule.
Come on, Jess, you can tell us. You can totally keep secrets.
Whatever. You'll figure it out eventually.
All right, let's just get up to the lodge already. I'm getting tired of all this nature and junk.
You guys go ahead. I'm just gonna wait here for a bit. See who else is coming.
You mean Mike?
What? I
Tool
mean,
and die.
you know,
That's my
whoever.
motto. YOLO.
Sam?
Did you see this view?
You know what? That's
I mean,
what.
holy cow.
Like at
Sometimes
least
I
they
forget
didn't like
to just
start running
stop
through the woods
and take
away
it all
from
in.
Renko and just go YOLO.
Seriously, couldn't they have built the lodge like right where the cable car ends?
I don't think it would have been like as pretty.
Matthew looks like a guy I wouldn't want to be around just because he's not. he has like nerd rage with muscle. Like
No.
that's what he
And
feels
where's
like.
that bellboy when you need one?
Like what would be the
Wait,
description? Matthew. Matthew seems
Yeah.
like the guy that was like skin and bones,
chills.
then worked out to get the
No, I mean,
muscle,
getting
and then
kinda
is
creeped
still
out.
like
Oh.
skin and bones in his head.
It's gonna be weird seeing everyone up here again.
That makes sense.
Definitely not gonna feel like a regular
Yeah.
party. I mean,
Like, I can't
what do
tell
you
if
think?
he's got a real
Jesus!
I don't have a very serious face, in my opinion.
You guys,
Michael!
you really,
He's
really
also
should
the
have seen your
closest thing we
faces
have to a
right
token
there.
I
black
almost
character in
clocked
this
you
horror.
just now.
Nice one.
Michael, you're a jerk.
Come on. Guys, we're all friends here, right? No need for violence, just a little harmless fun. We're up in the woods, it's spooky. Come on, let's get
But
in
like,
the
that's
spirit
one thing
of
I do
things.
like.
The
It's like,
spirit
how
of
do we
things?
emphasize
Seriously,
the
what's wrong
fact
with
that he's
you?
one of the jobs?
Try to lighten the
Have him
mood,
come
Em.
in his
Don't be like
frickin'
that.
Like what?
his
The way
baseball
you're
jacket,
being, you
some
always get
sweats,
like this.
just everything. Like, yeah, this guy's the Jockle, right?
What is wrong with Matthew's face on his like let's wait time? You know, when you have to pick a choice and they just kind of have like these faces.
Yeah, most just like,
His head right, and then licks his teeth, not his lips, his teeth.
like that, like he's about to, like he's literally about to say a word, but it's just, occasionally twitch his head.
Michael, I'm just gonna lay it out. Otherwise, this whole weekend's gonna suck ass for everyone. This is super awkward, and we all know it. Let's just acknowledge it now and move on, okay?
Matt.
I hear you, man. I get it. I don't want to make this weird.
Cool. So we're good?
All good?
You guys gonna make out now?
Oh,
my God,
we're gonna
totally.
still make
So
out.
gonna make out.
We're
No,
gonna do
seriously, I'm gonna go check
many
on the cable
things.
car back down the strip.
See you, man.
See ya.
We will
See
do
ya.
many a things.
Oh, crap.
What?
Hey, could you take these the rest of the way?
The bags?
Yeah, all the bags.
Why?
I need to go find Sam.
Okay.
Sorry, I really need to go find her. I totally forgot I needed to talk to her before we get all the way up there.
This really can't wait. We're almost there.
It's important, Matt,
You know
please.
what? Like, somewhat reminds me of me in the sense of like bombastic.
All right.
Well, not
Fine.
bombastic, like the whole thing of like, oh, you're gonna
So
make
important,
out
I
loud
guess
and
I
just
can
running
pack
with
horse
it.
it the rest of the way.
Like that's something I do
Whoa.
many a time.
Excuse me?
Well, then we're even at least.
To the point
I'll
of
think
like,
about it.
Just be
that's
careful.
the thing. Like,
See you
like,
up there, sweetie.
it's the thing.
Thank
like,
you.
You have all my friends at college, and it's like
What
all
the
the guys
heck?
are so used to being bro hugs.
Wait, so say, hey I'll carry all your bags up there, but after this you owe me one. And she's like, wait, what? At least we're even, right? At least we're even, right? Just like, I don't know.
I'll think about it. How about no? Like Emily is built to be the bitch character that everyone hates and does it well. Almost too well.
Whoa, hello. Somebody's getting a little friendly.
Nikki, if
not
you
in
can
the
talk in
friend
the
zone
chat,
kind
I
of
cannot.
way.
Like, it
I
hasn't
might need to check the
updated.
expiration date on their big
Or
breakup.
just watch
She
the
hasn't
channel.
like said anything other than like Wendy and Will know about us.
Hey,
Did you
whoa.
just
Sorry
tell
there.
them, hey,
Sorry
that's
about that, Ash. I
that's a
didn't mean to
British
scare
guy.
you.
Louise,
Well, I
Matt.
did mean to scare you, sort of scare you, but not like for real scare you.
Gosh, oh my gosh.
Hey, wow. Man, I'm really sorry, Ash. Damn.
It's okay, it's fine. It's fine.
What are you looking at? See anything juicy with that thing? Let me check it out.
So Matt took all the things to the lodge, then literally came back down to mess with Ashley.
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead. Knock yourself out, yes.
I didn't mean to scare you. I mean, like, not real scare you, but like, you know.
The biggest plot twist would be if we all found out about the 5th BGT.
Nothing, you think?
Well, yeah.
Is it ever just
Your
nothing
mother,
with him?
who is
Ever?
also
I don't know.
Damn it.
Matt.
If anything, if I was Matt, I would literally be like, well, it's only been a year. There's nothing to be upset about. It's only been a year.
Yeah. Well, it's a sense of like.
With the way M behaves, it would be like, yo, why not just like not be upset that this like stingy girl is upset
Oh, you did
and
not
like
just
wants
do that.
Michael back,
Put your hands where I can see 'em.
right?
We got you surrounded.
Because he thought that
But
he
who
could.
am I to
He
retaliate?
convinced himself,
What
or at
choice
least
do
thought
I, a
that
supple young
it
rebel
was
girl,
fine.
have but to surrender to the
That
strapping
he, like,
military
that he
guard
was
come to take me into
the one
custody?
they're going out, and it's like, nope. Dude comes back. Like, dude comes back for a minute, and everything's just out the window.
I don't know when you put it like that. Hey!
Let's read this. Is that just a butt?
Oh!
Is that a butt on that book,
Great.
or was it legs? I can't tell.
Hey, you know that?
What?
The book Jessica was reading, was that like a butt on there, or was that legs? I couldn't tell.
Oh!
It's probably a sex book. I won't have it.
Oh, snap!
But how does one say?
Let me read a book about it in this like nice like 300-page book.
Hey, Mike! Boom, shakalaka!
Now you got me.
Reposition exposed.
Sometimes doing
Can't
nothing
hide
is the
from me,
right thing to
Michael.
do.
I know all your tricks.
See, I'm just thinking that.
Yeah,
in the sense
you
of,
know what? Screw it. Hit that bird. Yeah.
Damn, Jess. What you did?
I know. Oh, no,
do you
poor
enjoy the
Freddy,
feeling
poor
of your
sweet
sins
birdie.
crawling up your
Oh,
back?
cold, Jess.
Stone Cold Jez? Yeah, kill the bird with a snowball.
Oh my god. Michael?
Gotcha.
That's hilarious.
Shitty.
Like
So
the way
did I
the
go down?
like the way the
Wait,
bird
wait,
goes down.
dude, we're still having a sexy moment after killing that bird.
All right, all right.
My
Nah.
Zoe Collins is my
My
favorite
man.
then?
You're
I get
worthy
your murder
opponents.
boner going.
Miss Jessica, the snowball queen.
Okay, that sounds vaguely
So
dirty.
stupid.
My lady.
That's so stupid.
It's your murder boner, you know. Like, wow, the way you freaking killed that bird, man.
I should have.
Pretty hot.
Save some for
And
later,
then this
buddy.
kiss or hit him with the snowball
Endless
thing. I should have made no decision. Just keep it awkward and stare.
I was saying,
Did you hear
like,
that?
when you said the whole thing of,
yes,
like, do nothing, like, you were talking
Jess,
about
look
the
out!
freaking, like, the church starts doing nothing
Oh my
so
God!
they should be sitting
That was
there, but
really close.
okay.
Good to know I've got a hot BOD.
Just like,
Awesome.
it's like,
Bodyguard
absolutely
on demand.
beautiful. No,
I
Oh.
failed that
Sexy
quick time
answer.
event, but I didn't die from it, so that's
Oh,
a good
good tongue,
news.
and let's get back to the lodge, hot bod.
Yay! Yeah, Jessica trusts Michael more now, cause I failed.
yeah.
Yo, imagine me killing that bird attracts Wendigos for later. That would be great. Hey, Peter
I mean,
Stormare.
like, my question is, how hard did you throw that freaking snowball?
And how are
Like, to just take it out cold?
Mm.
I felt that we
It's still a mass of water solidified though. So even if you didn't throw it that much, probably enough to at least put the button in a concussion.
This time, we're going to try to understand the root of
Maybe
your
it didn't die,
anxiety.
it's just a concussion, but it's making you feel guilty about it.
Turn the page.
What did you do? You didn't throw it. I did.
See a set of
And
pictures
I'm just
of
laughing
symbols on
of
which
the
you
outcome of it,
identify
and
which
it's still the
image
same.
in each set
I killed the bird, and you know what? Nothing happened.
I'm back.
There's a fifth BGT.
Debauchery is happening in
The biggest is, so you know how Jessica like has a snowball fight with Michael and whatnot, and then it leads to like sexy moment where they're like on the snow just kissing or whatnot, or you can hit him with a snowball. So I did the other option of hitting a bird with a snowball and killing the bird, and then it still goes to the sexy time thing right after.
That's not.
I
That's
murdered
not.
murdered a bird, still have sexy times for some reason.
The biggest plot twist would be if y'all found the fifth BGT.
Yeah.
Men
Not a
worry me or
BGT.
women worry me?
Women terrify me.
Transgender.
Chilling.
Men worry me.
I quote the Fitzthistlewitz thing where it's like, Monster Girls is the scariest game I have ever played, being an amalgamation of the two things that frighten me most in the world, monsters and women. So,
Do I fear
Monster
drowning or
Girls 2
heights?
is-
Heights.
heights.
I fear drowning from
Heights.
heights.
Snakes
fear
or
drowning
rats?
from
Heights.
You know, none of these scare me.
Um,
Snakes and rats
I'm
do
not
not
scared
scare
by
me.
rats. I
Snakes-
guess snakes, because they're
I,
like
I feel
bugs, kinda.
threatened by a snake, but they did not scare me.
They're more, I feel threatened by a snake, but like, I
I'm
don't
not.
know,
I'm not. I'm
neither
not.
one I
I'm
look
not
at and it's
scared
just
of it.
creepy.
Like that's the thing.
I'm not scared, nor am I threatened by a rat, unless the rat has
Like-
AIDS.
Like, whatchamacallit, like there's those people where it's like I'm scared of it because it poses a threat to my well-being. I'm like, eh. There's people that are afraid of spiders even though that they could
Demons,
kill a
yeah,
spider.
you could say that about like, oh, generic fantasy demon. Like, yeah, that thing will kill me right quick. But am I scared of it? Nah.
I'd probably just say rats because I'm a little more urgent
I
against
don't
rats
know,
than I am with
rats,
snakes.
I feel like rats aren't as
See, for
scary
me-
because it's like, oh no, it's a rat. Let me just stomp on it until it dies, right?
See, for me, I'm
It's
scared
kind of
rats
nothing.
on
Where it's
the
like a
basis.
snake could bite you because it's got lunging.
Yeah, no,
lunge at you
I
and
can
it-
understand the threat of a snake, but snakes are
Rats can bite
snakes
you,
don't
but it's
do
like,
the
oh
fight.
no, it's a rat. Let me just stomp it.
If
until
you
it
see
dies.
if you see a snake, it does not go for you. It literally just sits there and be like, "What are you gonna do? Nothing? Okay, I'll just chill here then." And then you
The
literally
thing for me is,
knives are
snakes
scary or
play
guns are
defensively,
scary.
Which at least there's that. Snakes are very
a gun
defensive.
that shoots knives.
When you say that, I just think when you say that, I think about
Knife
Moonbeam City. I'm taking your gun away. Ah, but all I'll have are these useless knives.
But yeah, like the BGT's terrified of spiders.
Spiders, huh?
Oh,
Well,
no.
everyone is. That's everyone. Mine extends to bugs.
I don't know, man. I watched Daily Life of months ago. And I'm
Two
completely...
things that I hate: bugs and heights. Also, actually, I hate large bodies of water, like the ocean. Ugh.
So
Like-
if I were to take you to the beach, you're just nope.
No, I don't. Beach is fine, but as
How
soon
many
as you
women?
can't, it's when you can't see. It's when the ground starts getting really far away, or you can't see it. If you can't see the ground, or if the floor is like really far away from you, or just far away from you in general, that's bad. If it's really far away, that's still pretty bad.
What it essentially is
If you can't
X
see
is
it,
you don't
If
want
you
to.
can't see it, you die. Kill yourself now before they get you.
If it's an amount of water that requires you to float up or swim up, right?
Mm-hmm. No,
Okay.
open water's stupid scary.
So rats or
See.
cockroaches?
Cockroaches for
Roaches.
Yeah.
I'm a little more
The
bothered by
bug.
roaches.
Bugs are the worst.
Well, no,
Well,
I'm
the
not.
thing for me
Bugs
is
don't bother me, but bugs bother me when they're in the house. As for roaches, they don't
Yeah, that's
do
my
anything to the ecosystem, so I say screw roaches.
Well, my thing is also you're a lot more
Roaches
likely to
actually
find
do a
broken
bit
attacks.
more. Like they can decompose stuff. They decompose larger animals.
Anyway,
like
Mickey says
bacteria.
she's scared of the dark, small
Dark and
places,
small spaces.
also drowning.
I'm drowning.
Drowning. Yeah,
Um,
okay.
Small
That's fair.
spaces.
Drowning, I can
Drowning for me, no, not really. It's just the ocean.
Okay,
And then,
the dark. Workable,
Dark,
and then
not.
VGT
Small
refuses
spaces.
to go
I
to
actually
so-
have the complete.
so
I'm
what
not
you're
scared of.
what I wonder, BGT, is if you ever were to get pranked, all I would need to do is go to the light switch and turn it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scott pranked.
It's just prank,
Just got
bro.
pranked, bro. Stick me in a coffin and throw me in the ocean. Like that's a little too much, and also it's illegal.
I was gonna say that's kind of
When
a,
did
that's
that
kind of a
stop?
fear thing for anybody, because that's
Yeah,
just
I'm
isolation.
pretty sure anyone would get pretty spooked if it's like, oh, I'm gonna walk
Because let's
in
say
the coffin
let's say the
and
water
people-
doesn't do it. Let's say the small spaces doesn't do it. The isolation of in the middle of the ocean, that's enough. That kills people.
Also, I don't see how people
Fear
like,
clowns
how are you
or
afraid of small
scarecrows?
spaces? Just-
I fear scarecrows more than clowns,
neither.
but not by much.
Clowns.
If I
Clowns, 'cause I've never been scared by a scarecrow. That's one of the things I look at that and I'm like, that's lame.
Crows or
How could you
gore
ever be-
disgusts me.
Crows or what?
Crows scary or gore disgusting?
Oh, I mean neither one, but I guess crows, because crows can be ominous, whereas guts are like, who cares?
Well, see, like for me, it's like I can see gore in like fictional things and not be fazed by it. But if it's something as like legit, like as small as like a cut or something, I like freak out. It's not even like the sight of blood.
I actually don't care unless it's mine.
Where
Unless
like
I'm hurt, I don't care.
Like,
Like,
for
someone just
example,
got
like a
shot
friend
in
showing
front
me
of
like,
you.
oh my god, I just got burnt, and they like show me the wound. I'm like, don't, please stop it, no.
No, I don't care. Someone can have some weird Last of Us parasitic infection, and I'm like, at least that's not me.
Did I startle you?
But yeah, I'm not.
And then you find out
Thankfully,
you
I'm
do
not
have it.
scared at all of small spaces. I don't know how people get
Don't be
spooked by
nervous.
that.
Claustrophobia
BGT
is
says clowns
Mickey
are
says
super
clown
scary.
super
Try
scary.
to speed up.
Super
The more you
scary
rely on your
clowns.
instinct, the
I-
more honest your answers will be.
Man,
and the
we,
more unlikely
basically
you
what
will
you're
find
telling me
this
is we could
experience.
put Mickey in a Halloween's episode from any cartoon,
Alright.
and she would just die.
Roaches or
Yeah,
spiders?
Dude, spiders every day.
That's a bit
Spider-
more.
like.
That's a bit more shocking. More people voted for roaches than spiders.
Really? Because roaches or whatever, but spiders can. Like, spiders are gross and dangerous, whereas roaches are just gross. 'Cause that's why I hate bugs, they're gross.
See,
It's gross, I hate all
for me,
bugs.
spiders
I hate
aren't a
all-
big deal unless you're in Australia.
Well, yeah. Well, anything's a big deal. In
I mean, there's
Australia.
black widows occasionally in Ohio, but they won't kill you. They'll just, like, unless you're a child, they'll
No,
just kind of
and-
make you barf.
Now, well,
So
and
here's my
even then,
'Cause your immune system
black-
will flush out the toxins.
the black widow spider is not like a spider that goes out for the hunt or attacks anything. Black widow spider is an ambush spider. It waits for people to go near it. So it's like the most deadliest spider that I know of that's in California.
Okay, I'm trying to think of the
Does
most terrifying bug. Don't tell me any of them because I'm gonna look it up on Google Images.
Oh
and
yeah.
look at it.
Oh,
No, if
if
anything,
if you watch the movie, you would know, which is frickin' Pennyworth the Clown.
If you watch the movie,
It.
you would know. Okay.
Yeah, I know the one from Stephen King. Yeah, no, I know what it is.
I still don't. I still don't
Tim Curry does not bother me.
I still don't understand.
Only his big old devil horns.
No, the worst bug that I can think of is a praying mantis.
Why?
Praying mantises, I'm like, look at these hell fiends.
Praying mantises are like that guy that says, "Get the fuck out of my way, I'm a train." Like,
see, my justification.
Just look at that. I look at that and I'm like, nothing about that is natural. Everything looks like it came from space.
So, crows or needles? What do you think has the most votes?
God, needles.
Crows have 62% of people vote. Needles is 38%. I'm going with crows.
I'm not that guy that's like.
I'm going with crows.
Scared of needles. But like, okay, some dude like. What would you rather deal with? Being attacked by like 1 or 2 crows, or like dude running at you with a needle?
Well, my thing with needles is in a horror situation.
I'm like, I don't know what's in that. I don't know what's in that.
Like, all I'm saying though, horror situation, I would rather have like a crow come at me in the eyes than one really long thin needle.
See,
like, I don't want to do the
thing
Dead Space 2
is
thing again.
The thing is unless it's a legit huge needle, at which point it's not even a needle, it's a nail at that point. Small needles do not bother me, only the thing that's inside the needle.
Watch the Dead Space 2 scene. For who's like, nah, needles aren't bad.
but that's like LASIK surgery on your eye and shit.
Dude, that's the reason why I'm like, dude, LASIK sounds like the best procedure ever. It just fixes your eyes permanently. You don't have to wear glasses. And then I see it, I'm like, oh, it takes a needle to... Nope.
That's why.
No, have you seen the Final Destination where there was I'm gonna go get laser surgery for my eyes, and then lasers everything on her skin. And she's just and then that doesn't kill her. She just jumps out of the building and dies.
Like, you're scarecrows or zombies. Why would you ever be scared by zombies aside from the prospect of like civilization going away and how easy it is to get infected?
I'd say more realistically, I'd be scared of zombies because scarecrows don't do anything. Wizard of Oz has pointed to me.
Scary, but like scarecrows are nothing.
No. Wizard of Oz has shown me how nothing scarecrows are, and by that it's just take their shit out.
Anything. No one's ever been like, that scarecrow attacked me. Never. Ever.
Dogs or crows? Dogs.
Mickey said,
dogs.
Mickey said she's scared of needles because
crows don't hunt me. Dogs hunt everything.
My blood needs to stay inside me.
Her blood.
Okay, storms or dogs? Still dogs.
Storms?
Like thunderstorms.
Storms, dude.
I think dogs and I think of my dog
because hurricanes.
I don't this X, but in California, the worst we get is an earthquake, and even then, it's nothing.
Yeah, who cares? Yeah, no, I guess storms would be scary.
Like the drought isn't even anything.
It's not storms, but it's the prospect of like, what are you gonna do against nature? You will do nothing because you can do nothing.
You're gonna do like an infamous 2 tornado swing. You're just gonna take both your hands and like fling it to just try to make an ion storm.
No, it's not even storms. It's just the prospect of nature. Because
on the West Coast, the most you have is whatchamacallit.
On the West Coast, I can see why no one would ever care ever.
Because on you have is earthquakes, and the earthquakes that happen to us are little, but over in Japan, Because we
It's
had
not
It was
even
just a
like the
prank,
ocean that
man.
terrifies you, it's the lack of the ocean being no rain.
Yeah. Well,
There's
that's
no
the
rain.
thing. Like the thing I said is like the drought isn't even anything to me. It's just a way of life.
First off,
Well, see, like the thing is like the joke because we had an earthquake yesterday, and I was like making the joke. Any earthquake that's small for us is like genocide in Japan,
Just share some
just
moments
because
that
it's the way it is.
we'll never forget. For
But like,
the
I
sake of
think
my
I had
sisters.
one
I
earthquake
need to go find Sam.
like a couple years ago, and it was just the ground started shaking.
So I got moved to the back.
Yeah,
And
that's
next to
And I'm like,
Josh.
what's
That's how we
this?
met.
And then
Boom.
it's like, oh, it's an earthquake.
Butterfly effect.
And then like 15 seconds later, it ended. I'm like, what is that? It?
Man, I feel like this mountain gets
What?
bigger every time I climb
Is
it.
that
Yeah, it feels the
okay?
same to me.
Good for you. You get it out of your system. Are you gonna
Yeah,
aftershock or what? It never aftershocked.
like
No,
this,
the
The
the most
for like 20 seconds, and I'm like, what? Is that it?
Yeah,
this
no.
disaster
Yes, that's it.
The
day
earthquakes happen all over the place with different magnitudes, from 0 being the least to 10 being the most. And
There's
like
never been a 10 because like
that's
2 is
that's
30
Earth dividing.
times-
That's Earth dividing at that point.
Two is like 30 times, I believe.
Jeez,
Like
Josh
going
is
up
about to say.
one number on the Richter scale is 32 times the amount of the previous number.
Come on,
so
you grew up here. It probably
3
feels like
is
it's tricky.
32 times
I
as
guess that's
powerful
true.
as a 2, and like so on.
When are you gonna install
So
some
a
cell
10 is
towers up
32
here?
more
I'm
times
getting
powerful
withdrawals
than a
already.
9.
You got a spare
And the
million
9 was
lying
the
around
one that
and I'll
like wrecked
fix you right up.
Japan.
Funny you should say that.
Say like
So-
and
A
the
10
most
is like
the most
guys.
dangerous and
10 is
active
Yeah.
the one that's the most active and most dangerous plate is the one on next to the Pacific, which is the one that affects Japan. Everything else is fine.
a 10 would be like a meteor hitting the Earth.
A 10 is dividing
yo.
the
You
tectonic
get things
plates
moving up
and
here or
then
what?
opening the
Yeah,
core of
man.
the Earth.
Oh, you know what it is? It's when the Cromulon from Rick and Morty showed up, that giant floating yellow
Hey,
head in the sky. That's
you
just
doing all right?
show me what
I know it
you
must be really tough
got.
for your sis.
Stop.
I just meant
No, I
that.
know what you meant.
I
No, seriously,
like
I'm
what
over
you
it.
got.
I just want
Good
us to have a
job.
good time, you know? Like we always.
See, I'm just thinking.
There's one every season.
Damn it. This freaking thing.
Like,
Welcome
What
back
else?
to Planet
Maybe there's another
Music,
way in.
where we have
There are a million
forcibly
ways in, they're
taken
just all
5
locked.
planets,
There's gotta be like a window
5
around the corner we can
planets,
get like.
5
get open or
bands,
Wait a
5
second, are you saying we
songs,
should
but
break in?
only one survivor.
I don't think it's technically breaking in
Planet
if you own the
Music.
place, right?
Hey, not if I don't report you.
so guys,
Lead the way,
Alpha
coaches.
Blops. Next up we have Alpha Blops. Alpha Blopsians. Show us what you got.
Hey, Ash.
Hi,
Hold
Chris.
up, gents. If you love music, then you love freedom. Let these worlds be free. Don't hold us captive like this. Let these worlds
So,
be free.
how you doing?
Disqualified.
Good, but
Planet
a
just
little cold.
pops
Think
like
I
a
could use some
balloon.
time curled up by the fire.
Show
Yeah,
us what you
that
got.
does sound pretty nice.
but guys, Swery has released the top 10 games of the year.
So
Madman himself.
curious
Swery.
curious about this
That's all
decision.
Japanese
Alright.
Getting inside the house, knowing the secret of Josh, and it's thinking like, okay, so is Josh being like serious and he has no way of opening the door and he just didn't have a key? Or is it B, he set this up despite this not having any kind of romance scene for like Chris and Ashley anyway?
Yeah.
She's
I
like
don't
a
know.
sleeper hit kind of gal, you know? And I
Yeah,
just want to
but
rip that
over-
Parker right off of her
where's
and make
that
some
costume
snow
going?
angels, right?
So yeah, so Swery's top 10 in no particular order
Hey,
because he didn't put an order.
Cut it out, man.
Yeah, I
Screw
mean,
you.
you're not gonna
fine.
bang her.
That's
Maybe
how it should
Mike will
be.
take up the case.
Wait, will you back off already?
Relax.
So-
It's like
Checking to see
comparing
if there's some
certain
blood
games.
flowing down
It's
there.
almost like you can't compare the
Yeah.
Phantom Pain to Ori and the
Listen,
Blind
dude,
Forest.
look around you. Look at
Almost
these
like
beautiful
comparing.
mountains. Do you see any parents? I mean, can you imagine
one
a
is
more
off.
perfect, ripe
But,
scenario just dripping with
yeah,
erotic
so we've got
possibilities?
Strange
You
is trash,
and
though.
Ashley alone at last. You've laid all the groundwork.
not
You've been a
complete
perfect
trash, it
gentleman.
just messes
Now,
It's a hot
you
mess.
come in for the kill.
It fell short.
Mickey says I had an earthquake too
An
in
earthquake
Jersey,
in
like,
Jersey
4 years
4
ago.
years ago.
Was that when Hurricane Sandy came? And
Damn.
ripped her arm off and replaced it with a cyborg arm?
And then she's smoking a cigarette while, or like a cigar while Sins of the Father's playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just like has like an e-cigar
literally-
in her mouth, and she's just like, no.
No, she literally had the hospital scene. She just wakes up and it's just like, look at your arm. And you just see the
Okay, I'm
twisting in
gonna-
it.
Phantom cigar out?
I
No.
don't know, man.
How can you not know?
I didn't know
What if
what
it's,
it
like,
was,
weird?
but
What
the
if she
TV was
might, like,
shaking, so I
wanna be
ran to
friends with
hold
me
it
anymore
in
if I try something
place.
like that?
I mean, weren't you just listening? You gotta buck up, bro. Grow a pair.
I'm saving this flat screen.
She's like, hold up. The TV's in trouble.
So how we
The
planning
thing
on
that I'm
breaking
like,
into my parents' laundry,
really,
Russ?
like, I don't see it, is when they're like, hey, why aren't you gonna
Sounded
go
like you had a
bang that
plan.
one girl, cause
Better
you're all
deliver
alone,
groceries
right?
or
And
else
I'm
you
like,
got
but I'm not
four
all
lovely
alone, we're
ladies
in the
gonna
same
be
house
freezing their
together,
buns off.
and
last
this
time
is
I
a
checked,
wooden
that's
house.
not a
Have
good
you
way
ever
to
tried,
get laid.
like, creaking inside of a wooden house? Do you
Oh,
know what
yeah, it's
happens?
Creakity creak.
Like, here's the thing. Like, that's the thing, because I've been in a wooden house before, and it's like, at night, and it's like, oh, you
I've
go
been to a
downstairs to the
wooden
kitchen.
house before.
Well,
No,
Like,
the
like
fact is,
it's majority of it's wood, so if things are going down, people inside will know. People inside will know.
And say the situation for me is like, I'm trying to get downstairs because I want to
creaking.
like get a drink.
It keeps creaking and creaking and creaking.
Yeah, like you wanna
So
go
so
downstairs to
for
get a
so
drink,
for
but,
me,
like,
where
the
they're like,
stairs
you should go bang that one girl, and it's just like, you'll be all alone, and I'm like, no. Not only are you guys inside the house, so that's a lie, but you guys will definitely know.
Especially the guy that told me to do it.
Should have paid more attention
Right?
to climbing class.
No,
mean
he's like,
Jim?
wait, you actually did
Yeah,
it?
you know, with the climbing up the rope.
He'll know pretty hard.
Nah, fam, I was just kidding, yo.
Did I do that?
Also, BGT says, I didn't know what it was, but the TV was shaking,
Here.
so I
Yeah,
held in
this.
place.
That's what I said. Gotta say TV.
You gotta hold the TV in place, you wanna make sure you can watch
Whoa,
Gossip
Chris, I
Girl.
just got an awesome idea.
Yeah?
Totally.
Nate, Pretty
Well,
Little.
what is
I
it?
need to know
Okay,
the cliffhanger.
so
I
I'm
need to
pretty
know the
sure that I
cliffhanger to
got
Pretty
some
Little Lies.
deodorant in one of the bathrooms. You could use that with the lighter.
I don't follow. How's a stick of deodorant gonna help?
Spray on it. It's
I
a
don't even
can.
know what TV shows BGT watches aside
yeah,
from
now I
Game of
gotcha.
Thrones.
Flamethrower.
Just like we did with the little army dudes.
Yep.
Anime.
Once we melted, just point the spray can in the lighter and whoosh.
Bye, frozen
Man,
lock.
if she actually
Bingo.
goes, I watch Pretty Little Lies,
Alright, so you
I'm
got
not gonna
this.
be surprised.
I'm gonna go sort something
Actually,
out.
would
up
you
for
say
running
that
around in the
True
dark for a little
Detective
bit?
Season 2 is even worth watching?
Nope, but I'll do it.
Leslie?
I mean, if you like,
If you really want more.
Well, I
like,
mean, it
even
doesn't
then,
have to
it's
be a
not,
sensitive.
It's not the same.
not even on, no, I don't mean not even a sense of you want more. It's just like it fills its own role if you don't like if you don't think that it's a continuation through
If you,
Joker's.
let me
I'd
just
if
say,
it's
if
just,
you didn't
oh, it's its own
like,
thing.
watch season 1 first, and then if you didn't like the supernatural stuff, watch season 2. And if you did like the supernatural stuff, do nothing. Because you can do nothing.
For me, I mean, in a sense,
Because they just
you
completely
can
cut out all the supernatural elements and all like the weird cosmic war. And that's it.
Like,
And what's left is like a really melodramatic story that doesn't go anywhere until the final 2 episodes. Like the final 2
thing-
episodes are good, but it doesn't compensate that the previous
like
6
the
were
thing.
trash.
Like the thing that I'm trying to
BGT
say is on the
burn
basis
skin
of-
messes you up. Don't ever read Spawn then.
Oh yeah.
Or Deadpool, although I don't like Deadpool.
Deadpool doesn't have burns though, it's just fucked up skin really.
What have we here?
Weird. But like the thing that I was trying to say is like True Detective is to like say you're just sitting around and you have nothing to do, and you just
It's
want
not
something.
terrible. It's just,
You can just
such a
I say,
downgrade.
well, I mean, if you just like ignore the fact of it's True Text Thieves 2 and do the thing of it's its own thing, and they're not connected, then it's fine.
I suppose in that respect it's
like,
not bad, but yeah, I can't do
You can
that.
be like, hey, I
The
just want
Alberto.
to like, show Goosebump boobs.
I know. I feel like people who are like look at it as its own thing and not a sequel to blank. I'm like, that probably means it's not good.
The
Although
ex-janitor
I can
convicted
see
for
that
arson.
For Infinite because people are
Once
like,
again,
I don't
building the
like
narrative.
Infinite because it's not as good as Bioshock 1. And I'm like, I'm sorry, it's not as good as the best first-person shooter of all time. I'm sorry.
According to you.
Dude, name another FPS that's better than Bioshock
opinions,
1.
man.
LRSD receives 5.15 million
The only one that I'll even
to start
recognize
phase
is like,
1
yeah, maybe,
of facility
maybe
planning.
Half-Life 2 is better. But no, I implore you, name a better shooter, at least of the 7th or 8th gen of consoles, that is better than Bioshock 1. I can't, aside from like Half-Life 2.
We'll see, and even then, that's on bias and opinion.
All of it is
For
just
me,
bias and
but
opinion.
it's not just me.
But everyone
Well,
is
it's the
just
highest
biased and
rated
opinion.
Metacritic. It's
That's cool.
even higher than Half-Life 2, allegedly.
I don't know. Anyway, Slurry's top 10 games. We
Hannah
just
is wearing
done
a
that.
distinctive locket. Not even looking at that picture, man.
It's almost like that's a plot clue.
I'm sorry, Infinite didn't live up to Bioshock 1.
What the hell was that?
Which is that's like saying like, I'm really sorry, Return of the Jedi wasn't as good as Empire.
If you watch Phantom Menace on its own, it's fine.
Yeah, that's the logic that irks me. That's like, it's a good movie if you don't judge it based on the other ones. I'm like, kind of have to though.
Kingdom Hearts
That's
2
how
gummy ship
comparisons
section.
work.
God damn it.
Like, of course I'm going to compare Bioshock 2 to Bioshock 1, and it doesn't stack up. Even though people say, oh, Bioshock 2 is the
Goosebumps.
best gameplay. I'm not a gameplay guy.
But Haven, Kingdom Hearts 2 gummy ship sections.
See, those are fine though, because I was good at those.
The gummy ships, I
2008
don't remember being a
Bioshock
fan
in
of
terms
those.
of quality.
Oh, she's saying that that's better than Bioshock 1. Okay. Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Anyway, so Sweary's top 10 in no particular order. Undertale, The Witcher 3, Ori and the Blind Forest, Galaxy, Her Story, Read Only Memories, no idea what that is, Prune, no idea what that is, Downwell, Shower with Your Dad Simulator 2015, Super Mario Maker, and Retro Freak.
I don't care about like 90% of those, so.
I feel really sad for Hannah, who is like, here's our prom picture, and it's Michael with Emily, and then it's like, okay, for Hannah, your prom date is Sam. Sorry.
You've got the best friend date.
I mean, I'm not gonna deny Sam's probably like the best character in the game, but still.
DT says, what game is better?
To be
than
honest, what
Kingdom
game
Hearts
is better
2?
than
To which I would respond, Final Fantasy 4? Question mark?
So here's the thing with that picture of prom, right? I can't tell if Sam's trying to hold a selfie stick, you can't see. Because her hand is in such a weird position.
If you have a
Like,
selfie
it
stick,
looks like
you
she's
better
trying to...
know.
Like, it looks like she's trying to hold something, but there's nothing
I
there.
bought a selfie stick
She's
so I
not
could
doing a
turn it
point.
into an improvised tactical baton. That's literally it, because batons are expensive. So you can buy a selfie stick, and I turned it into one.
Say that to like a girl in in college, and she was just about fucking whatever. Anyway, hold on. To be honest, what games
Anyway,
do
yeah, I
you
guess
do?
Final Fantasy 4, VGT is kind of mad that I'm saying FF4 is better than Kingdom Hearts 2, and I'm like, I think 4 is the best one, and maybe better than Kingdom Hearts 2. Maybe it's the best one.
But
I mean,
does
people
it have
say
to be
people
wrong?
will want to hang you for saying that 7 is not the best one, but 7 had some dumb things. Let's be for real. 4 is the only thing where nothing comes to mind where I'm like, that was dumb. 4 is like 4. I look at that and I'm like, I can't even think of anything wrong with this. It's just a good story. Got good gameplay. The world makes sense. It's consistent. The plotline isn't stupid complicated. It's very simple. It's very on point, and it's just everything about it just clicked. Even 7 had some stupid stuff.
Dank memes don't die.
Like what did 7 have that was complicated?
Well, let's not kid ourselves here. The main plot line for Final Fantasy VII, like the overall plot line and the events that the game take, are like a convoluted mess.
Like I said, explain it.
Early in the middle section.
I'm not a fan of 7, but I want you to explain what is complicated about 7, or what's hard about 7.
Well, I can't. It's been so long.
Being
I
a
can't
woman
point out
is hard.
individual plot points. Only that I've forgotten most of it because of how convoluted it was, and not in necessarily a good way. Just the whole backstory with Sephiroth. And
Mickey,
that
I can't read that comment because the chat just died halfway through.
Say, cause
Nothing
like
can top the it's over Dora spam or Sora spam. It's over.
it's all over Dora spam.
Sora spam. Anyway, Final Fantasy VII.
Because the overall plotline is fine. If you want to talk about Sephiroth, you can,
Overall,
but that's
yes,
backstory. That's just backstory
I-
for a character.
I look at it as like it's MGS2 blown out of proportion like threefold. Of like it's some of the problems MGS2 had of needless complexity. That's just you could have just cut the fat, and it's just absurdly.
Because I've looked up.
Storylines, but much worse than MGS2.
Also, hey, this
And
is
it-
back
you-
at that. Here's the bathtub from earlier.
On
and
the camera.
I'm being serious. It's like, oh wait, it's the exact same bathtub. Maybe I can tell people to not take a bath.
Yo, whoever that guy in the frickin' station
Or just block
was,
the
big old
camera when you
pervert.
find the camera. You can just put tape over it.
Is that a badger?
What the fuck? Ah.
Anyway,
Fucking wallabies.
I guess Final Fantasy VII probably started the thing of this game had a complicated storyline.
We're freezing our
and
butts
fans
off out
really
here.
like it, so we should keep doing this. And they tried to like make it bigger and better with every single installment. And by itself, it's not bad. What it started was bad.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like,
thank you. I'll be here all
that's
week.
Undertale, great game. I haven't played it, but I'm sure it's
Crap,
a
that
great
thing
game
freaked me out.
considering all
What
that.
was it?
That,
Are you
like,
okay?
It's like a bear or a
the
tiger or
accolades
something.
it's won.
Aw, it was just
The
a
fan
cute little
base
baby
is
Wolverine.
toxic.
Baby.
Don't
Pure
worry, buddy.
cancer.
You'll be a big boy
So
soon.
it's one of those things of like the thing itself isn't bad. What it created was bad. Zero wasn't a bad guy, but he did make the Patriots.
Like the one I would say is
Sweet is not the word I
the one I would say
my
is
gosh,
over
it's so good to be
convoluted
inside.
is probably the
Even the
Kingdom
stuff
Hearts
everything
thing,
in here.
and it's not even it
Kingdom
itself
barely
is
looks any different.
Yeah, nobody's been
because
up here.
it's not like
Even with
it's
all the police coming in
convoluted,
and
but
out?
the problem is almost
Not a lot
every
of
game
action
they
up
try to
here lately.
introduce something new, and that's not good.
What's up, party people?
Yeah, they introduce
Hey.
new systems and then try to do like
Make yourself at home, bro.
Like I
Will
think
do.
that
Yeah.
the most
Come on
I
in.
says ones. I'd
Take
say
a load off.
increase
Have
it
whatever you want.
out here.
Just take
Because
whatever you
that's
want
not
anyway.
very polite to say.
Whoa. Easy there, cowboy.
Maybe.
He's freezing her ass out here. Then
What the
warm it
hell are
up.
you doing with Emma?
Give us
Who,
strength
hey,
in your one fight.
these 19
I
and
saw you
20
in
year olds need to be civilized
telescope.
and
Before?
polite.
We just ran into each other. It's been a while, so we hugged and I said hello.
They can't say mean words like that.
Right. Yeah. Duh.
They're buns.
Sorry, it's been kind of a long day. I overreacted.
Nah, man. Don't worry about it.
We cool?
Yeah, yeah. Totally.
Challenge.
No, I don't want to have Mike and Matthew fight. I want the other response.
Then you should have said, like, just stay away, fam.
No, I thought it was the Emily versus
God,
Jessica fight that I wanted.
So gross. Are you trying to swallow his face whole? I mean, seriously,
Oh,
can she be any
that
more
one.
obvious? No one wants in on your territory, honey.
We cool.
Excuse me?
We cool.
Did you
we
say
cool.
something?
Oh, here we go, here we go.
Not hear me with your sluttiness
Mutual
too
back
loud.
down.
Sounds like someone's bitter she
I like
didn't
the
make
mutual
it.
back
What a
down. I'm
All
like, you
a
better
big
not.
cattle call with that
That's the
dreamboat.
literal thing.
Congrats, you're top
What a
cow.
fucking
That's real
hater.
deep calling Miss
That's
Homecoming.
Cuts
the
deep
cow,
calling
but-
Miss Homecoming a cow.
Like,
Should
that,
you
like,
know?
that's
You
the
know
literal
what?
thing, Mickey. He's a beta. and
Wait,
you
wait.
hate it.
How is that provoking? That's uncalled for, Jess. That's provoking. Really?
It's because it's a setup.
Also, Matt's
This
not
is the-
doing
this
the
is-
head twitch thing, so and I really want him to. He's like, ah.
These people are terrible. Try to get as many of them killed as possible.
Guess what?
Provoke.
They're
Provoke.
freaking
You're making everyone
teenagers.
uncomfortable.
That's
You're
how it
making
works.
everyone uncomfortable,
Jealous
Jess.
Emily too frigid for you
Guess
too.
what? Teenagers are dicks.
That's uncalled. Look,
Whatever. I don't give a crap what you think.
At least I can think. 4.0 bitch.
Like, if
on
this
a
was
roll.
set in
Suck
real
on that.
Oh!
Your Wayne.
She's all
She's
like,
yelling
that's
for
just. No, it's just that's what I think. Well, at least you can
I'm gonna
think.
provoke you, PGT.
At least I can
Provoke
think.
you.
It's trash.
No,
You
no,
can
League
like
of
provoke
Legends
you
is
thankfully
trash.
to get the aggro.
no, but
gotta grab
she's
that
all
aggro,
like,
ladies.
she's all
It's
like, you should
trash.
think about what you say, and she's like, at least I can think. 4.0 honor roll, bitch. And I'm like, oh, things going down.
Game-
Good job.
Who needs grades when
Gameplay.
you've
You
got
gotta-
all
you
the
gotta
natural
provoke her
advantages
and
you
get
can
the bitchy
handle?
aggro
You
on
couldn't
you.
buy a moldy loaf of bread with your
You have to
skanky
absorb
ass.
the
It's
hate.
Are you serious?
PGT,
You
like,
think that's insulting?
That bitch is on crack. or
Wait,
something.
why does BGT like trash? Hold on, what's going on?
Diffuse or
saying
keep it going? Nope, provoke more.
Jessica, you need to shut your mouth, okay?
No. You're the one who needs to keep your nose out of other people's
BGT
business.
just
I'm
got
about
like
to
being
get
the
right up in
littlest
your
tank that
business, you
could.
bitch.
Are we about to get real?
Yes.
Because I am down.
See,
to
no,
get
if I
real.
fought with Michael
Stop
and
it.
Matthew,
This
this
is
would have
why
not
we came up
happened.
here. This is not helping. It's not what I wanted. If we can't get along for 10 minutes, then maybe we need a little bit of a
Ooh,
break,
sounds
right?
sexist. But
Mike,
has anyone ever
why don't you
noticed
check out the guest cabin that I
that,
told you
like,
about? Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Has anyone
Why don't I do
ever
that?
noticed that,
No
like,
place without that whore.
when guys
It's
fight each
right up
other,
the trail.
they'll like do like a legit fight, like immediately, and then get it
Oh, that's
over
over.
with, and then they'll be cool, like 5 minutes
So,
later.
Josh,
But whenever
It's 'cause
girls
everyone
fight,
wants to punch someone.
Where's my
stereotypically,
bag?
it's like an elongated.
Don't
passage
ever
My
back
God, the
down.
little bag
that
with the pink
lasts
pattern, the
across
one I
the
got on
era.
Rodeo. Matt, are you
It's
listening?
because it's the
With
Oh my
stereotypical
God, don't you
guy
remember
fights are like,
next
let's,
to the Italian
let's beat
shoe
each
place
other up
where I
for
got the
10 minutes,
stilettos
like,
and you knocked
and
over
then
the
10
rack while
minutes
you were
later
drooling
we're
all over that girl at the
completely
counter?
cool.
well, I mean,
It's the
she
emotion.
was
It's
asking
the
about my letter
emotional
jacket.
Right,
kind
because
of
she gave a
violence
shit about your designer letter
versus
jacket.
Why do you hate my
establishing
Matt, I need my
dominance
bag.
via
Oh my God,
physical
Em,
attack.
maybe you just forgot it.
You
It's not
seriously
even
think I
that.
can get
It's
my
like
bag?
have a legit
Do you?
fight, either verbal or physical.
not.
Like
You
let's
must have left it
go.
down by the cable car.
And
Have
then
you seen
10
two girls
minutes
like
later,
fighting legit?
it's like
and then
everyone's
one
good.
is
We'll be back soon.
See, the
You
some people
choose
some
to
people
be
are
the
smart
alpha,
and
Get
don't
very
ever
important.
back down.
people are smart where they cut their
Okay.
hair, but they get into fights all the time. They're like, yeah, try to grab that, try to grab my scalp, bitch, and just go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a bath.
I can't believe Tiffany said that about you. Oh my God.
What? What are you talking about?
Sexiled.
No, I'm being stereotypical.
Oh.
How far is this cabin
Oh my
anyway?
God, Louis,
This
you're never gonna go to
cabin
the prom being
is
so
the
ugly
coziest,
like that.
most romantic
I
love
just-
den.
At
you've
least
ever
I
heard.
can think 4.0 honor
If we
roll,
ever make
bitch.
I have a feeling luck's on our side.
Play your cards right, and maybe you will get
So,
lucky.
Mickey, that's the
Hey,
thing.
porn
They're all
stars.
bitches.
Gonna
Who
need
just
I
like
like how the
that.
audio
Porn
quality here
I'd
is like
pay to see it.
intentionally bad.
Gross.
Hey, I'm sorry to kick you out like
Hey,
that.
AGT says all these women
Oh,
seem
I'm sure you'll
juice.
find a way to
Why
entertain
wouldn't
It's
yourself.
I
because
mean,
they're
I,
It's
You're
because
not
they're
wrong.
accurate
Peanut gallery.
representations of what. Yeah.
Oh, I almost
You're not
forgot.
wrong.
Gotta fire up the generator so you can see where
You
you're
ever
going.
are you
like
guys
it until dawn and just be like
Roger
hashtag
that.
white people.
Are you guys like
Josh
me
was
where you're
flirting
able to
with
make
me.
sex jokes all the time, but
Okay.
you're never
Well,
gonna
invite
make
'em
the
up with
jokes
us.
about having sex?
Wait, really?
What?
Because it's like
Yeah.
I can make those jokes with the best of them, but when I hear like this dialogue of hey porn stars, I'm like oh, I get very cringeworthy when I hear that kind of dialogue.
Like,
I don't want to
Like,
hear
mate.
that.
but mate, I can't deny the fact I make sex jokes. Like, bruh. Like, I
Hey,
can't
hot
even
lips.
deny that, but
Photo
like,
booth?
there's probably
Alright,
been times where
read my
I've
mind.
gone for it. Like, gone across that thing and directly made it.
Like for example, hey Westy, you know like when you, oh my god, oh my god, I can take a selfie with her and I can try to fuck up the picture.
Yeah. This is next gen violence.
Yeah, let's get a picture of just Matt. Nothing.
Yeah, Nikki's right. I love how she's
Just
totally
me.
ready for a threesome.
Hey, let me
she's
Photoshop
just
out
ready
her
for a
face
threesome.
and replace it with like poorly done CGI of a forest.
Yeah, no, let me take a poorly bad
And then-
picture
and
where
then
it's just
text the
Michael and then
picture to her.
Jessica's forehead.
Why did they give you the option of that? It's just like, yeah, remove her slowly from the picture.
Just Matt. There you go.
I want to be able to just be like, okay, a little more to the left. Okay.
BGT says, I love how she was totally ready for a
Yeah.
threesome.
Yeah. They all are. Well, they say they are.
I
and then they
remember
take the
Next time I
time.
get
Like,
to
wait.
Well, okay.
Did you know
but
threesomes
it's
don't
not
work in
easy
real life
holding
because
the thing
humans
all
aren't
Oh, no, they're
designed
horrible.
around
Oh my
that.
god, Jessica's
And the
talking
other
about
one-
how I did a poor job. She's all like, maybe I'll hold a camera next time, and he's all like, it's really hard to hold up in the cold.
Brr, it is
And she's all like, that's a sex
Hypothermia.
joke.
That's
And
something I can
she's
help
all like,
with.
that's a sex
Then
joke,
how are
isn't
you
it?
gonna do that?
I got a few things in mind. Not a lot of TLC for this
Yeah,
place
here's the thing.
anymore.
Threesomes are messy
Bummer.
as hell and probably fail.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, everyone's ready. Like, everyone's ready to like do it, and then they take their pants, like their
Yeah.
trousers off, and then they realize, oh wait,
I
we're
think I
actually
read
doing it.
something about like
Emily's as
threesomes
dumb
don't
as she
work
looks
in
if she
real
thinks
life
she can cut
because
in on what we
what
got
ends up
going
happening
You
on.
know what?
Maybe
We had a
we're
good
lucky
you
she'll
shot.
have
try
two
and follow us
people.
out here and get
You
eaten
have
by
two
Babe.
at any given point. You have two people interacting with each other, and then the third person just sitting there feeling like worthless. And it's like,
Okay,
hey, now it's my turn. I feel
decision-
good now, and
decision.
then the other person feels worthless.
Was M
At any given time,
justified?
someone feels worthless.
Was M justified, or was M being a bitch? M was being a bitch.
I think you
Praise
bring
the
out the
bitch.
worst in her.
Is that
ass
so?
bitch. Just start
Epic
singing
jealousy.
Outcast lyrics.
Suck it.
Warrior.
See, I want
Epic jealousy.
fresh from the gag. Epic jealousy.
That's what he said. He's all like, I've been with her to know. And she's like, yeah, like what?
You should just talk down
Epic
on all of them.
jealousy. I should be that guy
It's
that
not good.
talks bad about people behind their backs.
You do it.
Yeah, talk bad about literally everyone, including yourself.
I'm just bad,
I'm
man.
talking- I talk bad about
And
myself.
I could
behind
make
my
it work because I've already done this thing of like Josh telling Chris he could have sex with Ashley, and I'm like, he's all like, I don't know, man, that's stupid.
All right.
Don't worry, we'll never find out in this super creaky wooden cabin where you might as well someone from the other floor down should be yelling like, "Who's having sex?"
It's like it's the moment it's when you realise
Turn down the volume.
You're accidentally shaking the whole house because it wasn't made to support this level of movement.
Ooh, yeah,
Boom.
oops. I accidentally shook the entire frame of the house.
The chandelier's falling down. Everyone's just like, no.
The chandelier's shaking. Everyone's like, ooh. Well, yes.
Okay, who says that as a compliment? You are a wizard. No, stop that.
I got told I was a wizard by my math tutor for being the only.
You gotta be
a
something wizard, like a tech wizard, but just a wizard.
You are no, like I turned on the generator and I flipped a switch and then pulled the lever like a cord 2 times to cause a generator to turn on.
Hey,
I'm a
look,
wizard.
There's a man outside.
I like how no one noticed this black figure with these 2 eyes. Like, how's it going, Tom?
Just man.
Yo, my car broke down. You got some gas? I need some gas money.
Yeah, totally.
His name is Mikey. Kill me.
BGT would love to be called a wizard.
His name is Mikey. Kill me. I'd like to be called a wizard.
Whatever.
Oh, because their username is Octonurge, because the weird thing is, in everything ever except for PSN, her username is Octonurge. But then I never call her that, because I'm just used to saying BGT.
Also, Jessica, I know you're just fronting like this entire time. Just because like we're gonna have sex, and then Mikey's like, yeah, okay.
Also, whenever I think of Octomage, I just think of an octopus with a wizard hat, and that's BGT.
From Hannah and Beth.
See, that's the thing, is like, it's just the point, this is what it's like, everyone's like, yeah, we're gonna have sex, and it's like, oh, okay. You're building up to it like it's Disneyland. You're building up to it like it's
they never close the police investigation. Oh, no, I'm getting the creeps. Why? Is it because you feel, like, bad?
No, because
It's all such a blur.
Why would I ever feel bad about this
Barely
thing
even remember what happened.
Well, what I remember is that we played a stupid, half-baked prank that probably got Hannah and Beth killed.
Hey, I mean, it's not our fault. They ran into the woods.
It's not our. It's not. It's our fault that they ran away. It's not our fault.
It's not our fault? No, totally. That has nothing to do with our hideous prank.
It's not like we put Hannah in a horrible state and then Beth followed suit as protection.
BBT, I know why. Like, I know why your name's Octomage, because you said you wanted it to be Octavia Mage.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, Mickey. Mickey, does that mean you were the sorcerer in Dragon's Dogma? Because that's sick.
I don't think we can get her through the cabin with a
she wanted to be called
this.
Octomage, but then lost the password to that Tumblr account and then made Octomage because that's more hilarious.
You know what? Fuck it. We're adventurous. We will find another way around.
Because it's an octopus.
Whoops! Jess was stupid and pushed all of her weight on one board.
Hey, Jessica!
Yep. Hey.
That was your own fault.
Okay.
Holy crap!
You didn't even put your hands above the board. You pushed your hands on the side of the board, like as if you were pushing it in the first place.
All 7 of my limbs.
Good going.
Yeah. Can you get
did
out?
it. You're here.
I don't know.
We're adventurous.
I can hardly
We
see
will
anything
find
down
another
here.
way around.
You're smart. You're loyal.
I saw that.
All right, Jess. There's a cart. I think if you
Well,
can
that's the thing
push
with her
it,
pushing
you
the
can
log.
get by.
There's
Great.
no effort into
Okay,
that.
let me just try.
That was no force needed.
Yeah, Jessica, you do the limp work and try pushing it.
7 of my limbs. What? Hmm?
Try to squeeze through the gap or insist.
Don't be a hero, be cautious.
Alright, try it again.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to help you, just do it again.
Maybe you already
Just stop being a baby and do it.
Hey, Michael. I'm like pretty ripped and all, but I don't think I can move
No,
it.
Michael, I'm pretty ripped. I'm pretty ripped, but I'm not.
Insist.
I'm not going down there.
Hey, so, babe, you see the little gap down there? Between the cart and the wall?
Maybe you already loosened it a bit. That's
Yeah,
not how
maybe you can
physics work.
just, you know,
No, shut up,
like
bud.
shimmy through it or something.
Like shimmy through it.
I appreciate your confidence in my physique, but
Well,
I
how
don't
about
think the ladies are gonna fit.
Oh, with the, right. Okay.
I like,
Helpful.
I
Do
like,
whatever
I
is-
like how I'm not jumping down. You're an idiot. I'm not.
Or, you know, be a hero and jump down here to assist me.
And I'm doing like all in my power to just like, no, I'm not jumping down.
No,
Alright,
I'm staying
Jess,
up here where it's nice
drop
and
the light
cozy.
down. Okay? Look alive.
I'm going to drop the light.
Alright,
I'm not gonna jump.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna
I
put the
don't
light
think
down
I-
there.
Yeah, I
What
got
did she
it.
say? I don't think the ladies will fit.
I don't think my
Oh.
breasts are going to work.
What? Don't they like? Wait a minute. Don't they like squish
Oh
down?
my god! Are you kidding me? She's like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Okay, I did it though. You're such a punk.
Wait, if you can't fit through, I thought they just.
Jess, what the hell?
What
What was that? Are you okay?
I have something.
What?
Squeeze through, 'cause,
Okay,
like,
it's probably just like a
they're
bat
not
or
like
something.
bone or anything. They can move around.
Alright, coming after you. Just stay put.
Rabies.
Yeah.
Are you
like,
kidding me?
See, there you go. I was right.
After all of that, my character still jumps down.
See what you really need is finding.
That's the funniest thing. When you waste all that time to find out the response is still the same. Of just, okay.
Well, hello.
It's Jim.
Shall we?
I don't know why you chose the name BG. Oh, there was a dude behind him. But
That's hilarious. I'm
I
not
don't
coming
know why
down
you chose
there.
the name
Okay,
BGT
fine. I'll come
aside
down
from
here.
just Keyboard strokes. I don't think the ladies.
Oh.
Gosh, are you okay?
Oh my god, Michael's flopping. Michael's flopping.
PhD flopper.
They move.
God, you
but not as much
totally
as you think.
ate shit.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't want to like
Not my
be
teeth.
that guy and ask
That's a
BGT, but
plus.
like I'm pretty sure it's like.
Yes.
I mean, it's like muscle. It's just kind of like you could squish it into shape. If it
Nelly,
won't fit through, you can
Place is
squeeze
giving
it.
me
As
the
long
willies.
as like
And not the good
lines
kind of
don't
willies.
press your rib cage.
Offer you a little
Yeah,
comfort
just pressing the ribcage and
You just
and there's
squeeze
some
it,
other things.
Save
and
for the
then
cabin
like
buster.
it shouldn't be an issue of like, oh, I can't fit. Like what? That don't make no sense.
She actually wanted to be 247 crazy on PSN.
Ride or die. 187 ride or die, lads. See, she originally wanted to
24/7
make her name.
crazy. Why
She originally
24/7? Oh, I get it. Oh, you wanted to be crazy all the time.
See,
But
the
then,
real-
but then she wouldn't have Jukia in Oregon, so whatever.
See, she really wanted
Yeah,
to
you
be
wouldn't have
the
Juica.
name was already taken.
Juica's a cool name. It sounds like Land of the Jew.
The Jews, really?
Nice
Juica.
jump of logic there, real imaginative.
Stogie.
Weird place to hang out.
Juica. Jews.
Having a cigar. This is a clue.
The murderer must be Snake.
These moving your hand around while holding something should not make me as this much fun.
Stogie. Don't call it that. That's
Wow.
stupid.
A lot of things are stupid because guess what? Slang.
This place is like
Hand wiggling looks
historical.
Holy bat cave.
It's gotta be
Holy
Native
bat
American,
cave.
right?
I don't think
You alright?
So, UGT needed a master account to make a secondary account. So I made my mom an account with UGT as the username. Then I used my email for my mom's account. So I said, screw it, I ain't making a new email.
Ah,
So
laziness
your mom's
wins the day.
account. My
This is
mom
when we
thinks
find out that
video
Mickey's
games are
actually.
stupid.
This is when we find out that Mickey's actually been the mother the whole time, and that there's a different person. Like that's the.
That's
trick
the
of
fifth
sixth
Mickey. That's the fifth Mickey.
BGT. This has all been an elaborate ruse. It's been the
My
mom
mom
the whole
thinks video
time.
games are stupid.
No, that's why.
My
That's
dad likes video
the rest of the picture of like 8 years. See, that's the reason why she doesn't
Oh,
talk
wow.
with Jack. She then would figure out her age, and then would be able to call her out.
Really?
Because if she came on chat, it'd be like, "Oh, you sound like fucking 38 or something." I don't know. And it's like, wait a
You
minute.
thought, and then you thought it was BGT, but it was me, Dio.
Dio.
My dad played the Wolfenstein in the Order, and he's like, I can't believe they made a character out of like someone who is literally just a head. Like Blazkowicz was literally nothing. He was literally absolutely nothing, and they made a genuinely interesting character out of him.
I don't like it when I have to follow you, Jessica, because you walk slower than my character.
The rest is history for like 8 years. From 5 BGT. 5 BGTs have all been played and is on the board. We will summon Exodia soon.
Oh, a telescope.
Is this the
Gonna look
Easter
at
egg?
the trees, gonna look at the clouds.
Is this the
This is
zombie?
the zombies Easter egg storyline.
Yeah, this is the zombie.
Whoa.
Can we have 5
Five
players who host us-
BGTs have been played on the board. We summon Exodia.
Okay.
If all BGTs come together in the same place.
Is that
in
from
time,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
then great.
Yeah, that's from Yukio. Get ready for that jump scare.
I didn't even
You
know you
need
could
the
have.
If you put them all together,
Ooh, a
they become-
telescope. Oh, a telescope. That just. There's no way that's not going to be a jump scare.
See, for me, I'm just like, wait.
Sampling the
you
old
can put
eggnog
money
again,
into
babe?
that?
It's just us up here.
I just saw someone at the cabin. There are a lot
Maybe.
of people out here.
Hey, Jess.
Preparing for
Stay close
jump
by,
scare.
okay?
What's that?
What was that?
This posting says there's some brown bears up here.
Like, wait, what was that? It showed a
Michael,
close-up of the
I
clown
have
face?
the best
Why?
idea.
What?
Let's go hug a bear. Come on, please. Come on.
So, it's not even a black bear. It's a full-on grizzly bear.
Bear?
There's wolves, and then there's like the army of stags, or like deer. And you're telling me none of them like whoop a Wendigo's ass with their combined power?
Well, not really. Wendigos can beat shit out of everything.
I
They
mean,
can, like,
sure.
rip people's heads off with their bare hands. Bears can't do
Sure,
that.
sure, but they have the numbers. They have the numbers gain, unless the Wendigos are like killing together,
Also,
but they don't work
wolves-
together.
The wolves that you might think are like terrifying, most wolves that you see in like pop culture are actually dire wolves in terms of size, because they just scale it up. Wolves aren't that cool.
Wolves are just big puppies.
The wolves aren't even aggressive, they're just extremely territorial. And not even against humans, because they recognize that humans don't have the same, like, don't operate under the same thought process as them. That's why they don't necessarily care about humans being in their territory, because they leave. What they care about is dogs. If you have a dog and it pees in the woods, it's like claiming its turf, and the wolves smell that, and they're like,
Got a lot of love to give.
a new challenger approaches.
Scared.
Get ready for the next battle.
No, all you hear in the background is just like, oh, what was it? Was it like the woods, the smell, or the horrible dream?
What was it?
Well, tonight it always ends up on the direwolves to fix these sorts of messes. Tonight, direwolf joins the hunt.
Tonight, direwolf joins the hunt.
Like wolves are constantly having alerts come up in front of them saying, "You have been invaded by dog."
Really?
You have been invaded by.
Didn't figure you for the
You
glass
have been
half
invaded.
empty.
And it has like a red filter on it.
Stare back, Debbie Downer.
I love that, of things having
that's
red
why they're
filters
constantly
on them.
traipsing around. That's why they're circling around begging you.
VGT says, I'm gonna play League of Legends now, 10 out of 10 spring and banter. Oh.
Yeah, you have fun playing with your Teemo, you piece of crap.
Have fun playing with Teemo. There was a game mode that came out for me, like a new game mode that came out that Teemo was immediately banned from in less than a day.
Really?
I don't even know why, but I'm just like, I just know Teemo is this actual child that runs around playing landmine.
It's a child soldier.
I was just getting into
The-
the bag.
so-
a child soldier that Big Boss who hired to throw landmines away.
So the only reason why people don't like Teemo is just because it's a landmine character.
Well, his kit is very annoying to deal with because you have.
Also, when you're chasing him, he's one of the most annoying enemies in the entire game to chase because you can throw mines behind him. And guess what? When he throws mines behind him, you gotta break the chase off and attack that mine with a ranged attack, or go around, allowing him to escape. So either way, and you can't, if you want to keep chasing him, you just gotta tank through that damage. Because any sort of hesitation at all that's required to get around the mine will cause
He's
him
already
to
got the
get away.
distance. He has the distance
Yeah,
game.
because he's got the distance he needs to get away.
It's all like
So if you actually want to go for Teemo and he puts a mine down, you need to take the damage.
Or have the range to take him out.
Like, here's the thing
Yeah,
with his
you
kit.
gotta actually tank through the damage and
Like
keep
the
fighting.
thing, like the thing with his kit is one.
Because if you
he's a
hesitate
ranged
just for
character.
a millisecond, he's gonna get away because he's Teemo. It's like
Okay.
the fastest character in the game.
There's a lot more.
Well,
characters.
that
It's
proves
like,
proves this game is at least 2010 or up.
Why?
Music box that says Happy Birthday or Merry Christmas on 2010. So this game, you know, I imagine that's not a recent music box, but you know, it essentially says it's either it's 2010 and up.
Yeah. But yeah,
I don't know,
so
what phones really kind of became commonplace, so I don't know.
But yeah, the
One
thing
of
is,
my
basically,
one of
basically
my
Teemo has a very annoying kit to deal with.
Let's
I have
have
that person-
the love test, and unfortunately your results are C. Uh-oh, this is not going to work. He's a crazy, reckless hunk of a man. You're staying at home, working on
Anyway,
your embroidery, and practicing G minor on the piano.
I had a
or
saxophone
something you really like to
instructor
do.
who graduated from college, I think last year, called Hannah. Named Hannah. But she still has a flip phone. And she's like, the time is fast. She's just using her flip phone, and then she's like, the time is fast approaching for me to get an iPhone. And we're just staring at her like, how do you have a flip phone? That's like having like, that's like
You know
being in
why?
World War II and pulling out like a Scottish claymore.
No, you know why?
See,
You know
the thing
why?
is I like flip phones, though.
No, here's the thing.
I like the motion of flipping them up, but you know what I
No,
like
that's the
more?
thing, X. I
Having
was gonna-
technology.
So I was gonna
or
say,
being
it's
able to
because
do
nothing will-
anything.
It's because touchscreen, like iPhones, will never be as stylish. It's just, hold on, I've got a call, grab it from your pocket, just effortlessly flip it to the side, and then slowly put it to your ear, and just start conversation. Like, all without breaking eye contact. Nothing will be as cool. And you know what else is, like,
I
nothing
guess,
harsh
like, I like the
no,
I like the feeling of flipping open a phone. Like, that's
nothing-
cool.
no.
Yeah, totally.
But you know what's better?
You know how
Having
serious?
a friggin' smartphone that you can do anything with.
But no, you know how it's serious? You know it's been a serious conversation on the phone when the person just slowly uses one finger to slowly close the flip phone. That's how you know it's serious.
We need to get to my son.
And
Yeah,
besides,
flip phones
you
always-
know what's
Why did you strike my son?
because he killed John Wick's dog and stole his car. Oh.
He killed John Wick's car and stole his dog.
It's still quite. See, when you say blank his dog, it still sounds viable.
He blanked his dog.
He blindfolded his dog.
It has the best movie ending ever of like an extremely wounded John Wick crashing the car outside of a out of a vet, and he just walks into the vet and stitches up his own wounds and like takes a bunch of like painkillers.
Okay, well,
And just treats himself, and then he looks over in one of the cages and sees a dog, and then just like gets it out of the.
Those things are a
takes
joke,
it out of the
man.
cage, and then the next shot is just John Wick walking his dog
Josh,
in the middle of the
no hot
night
water's kind of
with a
major
leash and
oversighters
everything.
think.
He's just walking his dog in the
you
park.
just gotta fire up the boiler. It's in the basement.
It's like he got a new dog.
Right, you guys see.
And he walks it while like still bleeding out.
Find it. It'll be like a scavenger.
Yeah, well, he's not even bleeding anymore because he patched up his wounds, but he's still like
Guess so.
visibly messed up. Like he's all cut, he's bleeding from his forehead.
Like when you say
all
patched
torn.
up, it's not like he's not feeling pain anymore. Like it's not like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
other
he's
than
like, the dude's
painkillers,
been
but
messed
yeah.
up. He's messed up, and he's just walking his dog in the park, and the dog looks so happy.
If
like,
anything,
yeah, that's how you end a movie.
I think like my favorite parts of the John Wick movie are probably the ones where everyone's just asks him, "Are you back?" or something, and then his response always keeps changing, where he's like, "Oh no, it's just personal stuff. You know, nothing to worry
I'm
about."
just sorting some. You working again, John? No, just sorting some stuff out. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Good night, John. Good night, Jimmy.
They are very sweet together.
Noise
I wish
complaint.
they'd just freaking get on with it.
Noise complaint.
I swear, they just need, like, something to bond over, you know, some sort of traumatic event to send them into each other's arms. I mean, at this rate, they'll be in the geriatric ward before Chris makes a move.
Someone's gonna have to tell me how common it is, but no one blinks in this thing unless it's like that pause and like zoom in on their face thing. No one here blinks on their own.
It's probably one of those things that whenever people blink from the game, it has to be like games are weird at that because it has to be a conscientious design decision for characters to blink.
You know, Sam,
Yes, Josh.
Every time they blink, it has to be something they
I
put
just
in the
wanted to
game.
say.
Or like if I zoom in on their face, it kind of. If I zoom in,
it's probably
It
going to
really
be
means a lot
less
to me that
than
everyone
like
came back
normal.
this
when
year.
the game like is at the
That-
main menu, or when I pause the game and it zooms in on their face, it makes sense for them to blink because you're going to be focusing on their face the entire time. But for certain instances where like they're just talking in conversation and whatnot, like right now, and if you watch the stream, Josh is just talking and talking, but his eyes are not blinking one bit. So I'm like, you don't look human.
I'll be
just
honest.
staring into your soul, and I say, also
Definitely
please take a
really
moment to
back here, but
appreciate Blanky John's
I think it'll help us all
a
put everything
birthday
behind us.
present to himself, which is just his animated
I want us
like,
to have a good
version,
time, you know?
and then a female version of his animated character. Just, like, making out. It's like,
Hey, watch your
you
step.
know what? I'm
I
fine
think
with
I
this.
can handle a little old set
Just
of
leave me
stairs.
be. Leave me to my art. Anyway, it's about time I leave because it's 1:45.
Sorry to drag you down into the
It's
bowels.
time
Oh,
to
just get
leave.
me some hot water and I'll be
Why?
super fine.
Nowhere.
I mean, I
Something
wouldn't
just
want you
laying
coming
dead
down
in
here on
sleep,
your own.
like a
you know?
true hero.
Well, it's definitely creepy down
Wake
here.
me up
Okay.
when you need me.
I'm
Or
not
sign
going.
up
I'm not
to be
going
on
to
your
be on
own.
for much longer either, and then you can just finish watching this stream whenever.
Whenever. Oops.
What's that doing here? Is that yours?
You bet it's mine. I used to play ball with my dad all the time. Of course, that was before he got too busy to hang out with me. We'll save it for the couch, right? Okay, let me see what I can do with this old hot water machine. Here, can you hold this?
What was that?
What was what? Just shine it here so I can see what I'm doing. Nice one. Okay, first things first. We gotta increase the water pressure before we get the boiler fired up.
Sounds kind of complicated.
No, it's actually pretty simple.
Ah, damn.
It's okay. I'm just try again. That's more like it. All right. 5, girl. Yeah.
I should have missed that high five. That would have been hilarious. Whoops.
What the hell is that?
That could be a lot of things. None of them nice.
Quit it.
I'm just joshing you. Oh, you were really freaked out.
Oh my god. Don't move.
What?
Nothing behind you.
Yeah, right.
Josh. Seriously. There's something back there. Gotcha!
All right, your point.
30 love.
What? No. Where'd you get the first point?
Does it start at 30?
No, 15.
Oh. Well, more of a ping pong man. Wait, okay, so you hear that too, right? Josh,
What?
the rhythm's like weirdly regular.
Nothing regular about it.
that's about to burst or some problem with the furnace.
Unlikely.
If it were me, I wouldn't want this place to burn down on my watch.
Yeah, right.
Oh, what the hell?
To keep out strangers!
Hey.
What?
Hey.
What the hell?
Boom. You just got mugged.
What?
Nice one. That was good.
But why would you do that?
There's all this cool old movie crap down here. What was I? Was I not supposed to take advantage of the opportunity?
Are you serious? Were you in on this, Putz?
No, but I wish I was. That was too good.
I'm ready to admit that your dumb little prank may have a slight whiff of humor.
Joke master.
Well, I said nothing about jokes. I said your prank, which was dumb.
Holy crap, you were scared, admit it.
I was not!
Come on, you totally pissed yourself.
Josh!
What in God's name are you wearing?
I found my true calling.
Please tell me you're gonna take a vow of silence. Okay, did you at least find the thingy?
Here's our one-way ticket to the spirit realm.
You know what? No. I've just been through enough spooking for one night, okay? I see a hot bath in my crystal ball. All right? So have fun. Oh, but watch out for that Josh. He's a schemer.
Okay.
I would like to understand your feeling toward people who fear failure and worry about what others think of them. Do you share this fear?
Do I share this fear?
How do you feel about people who are afraid? I see. Well, Chris has a fear of failure. Do you feel pity for him? Indeed, that is apparent from the choices you made. And now, let us investigate your feelings toward other people in greater depth. What you value, what you respect in yourself and others. Which would you say was most important in a person, loyalty or honesty?
Oh, honesty.
So, you would tell the truth, even if it resulted in an unpleasant outcome for a friend. And what about honesty then, and charity? Charity is overrated, I suppose. Better to be true to yourself than to help others in need, eh? Well, once again, I'm afraid we're out of time. But We'll talk again soon.